Good evening, people. How are we? Oh, it's always on the wrong side. Come say hello to me. Oops. Just turn everything down on here so that we can't... Hi, Jody. How are you doing? Come say hello to me. Come say hello in the comments. Hi, Rosie. I can say hello to you now because there aren't very many people here. So please pop your name in and say hello. And also like the live or or my page. Oh, hey, Jody. How are you? You doing good? Whereabouts are you located, Jody? Hi, Tara. Hey, Rosie. Rosie and Jody. Oh, it's got a nice ring to it. Rosie and Jody. Good, and you? I'm in... Okay, Perth. Okay. So is it warm over there at the moment? It's actually quite warm here today. Not as warm as what our previous summers have been, but nonetheless, I'm dressed in this, so it's got to be warm. Hello, Carol Thomas. Hello, Wendy Merce Martin. How are you? And I'm my nemesis over there, Carol Thomas, except I'm a Caroline Thomas. Yes, warm, definitely. So what's the temperature over there, Jody? Hi, Tara. How are you? I just have to pin a comment. For in-depth readings, please go to paypal.me/Caroline Thomas 2. Anti. Now I just have to make sure. Hi, Tina. How are you? Hi, Tazi. Come say hello. Now I just have to make sure that I can pin the comment. Just let me know if the comment's being pinned, someone. Hey, Tina. How are you? We've got a few newbies here. Been better, but all is well. Oh, been better. That doesn't sound good. You could add yourself in, young man.
I didn't want to just interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't know what was going on. Sorry.
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Just played some pumped up music before, so I'm,
Ready to go. Well, yeah. I have to update the description, so you can put the people up on the front of the live here to say hello. Oh, thanks, Rosie, for letting me know. I just have to update the live so that it shows Locky's live, Locky's stuff as well. So it won't be a minute. Locky's in charge now.
Yeah. I was told. Sorry, I keep forgetting to click it. That's another thing I do. I read it from the bottom with the mouse on there, but I forget to click. I was told I'm doing an oracle reader. I don't believe you're just an oracle reader, Tina. I think the best thing that I think with Tina, I actually see Tina using it in a lot of Reiki practices. I feel like Tina would be really good at just hands-on healing. Does that make sense? And I feel like I would love to go to Tina to hand Tina also jewelry and have a face-to-face. That would be really good. My son got a job today. Pretty happy about that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's right. I remember, Carol. Sorry, I'm shaking because the aircon was on too. So I was freezing. I Okay. Hold on.
4. Where are we? Okay, so that one's all right now.
Yeah, I think Oracle, I think, has opened Tina to seeing visuals more,
Yes.
I would say.
Yes.
See that? Like, for Tina, I
Yes.
see when she sees cards, like, I see she's very visual. I feel Tina would be really good to just, like, hold my hand and just go intuitively, you know? I would love to
Oh,
just
no, absolutely. And
go
she just
together and
actually,
mm,
there you go. Tina, hang on 2
mm,
seconds while I just copy and paste something into this, and I'll be with you in 2 seconds.
yeah.
That's not working. Why is that not working? Uh,
I'm so pumped up. Like, before I went to the shop and I was walking in the shop and I just felt everyone's energy. I was like, whoa, I'm really like on it today. Like, I could feel
Excellent.
everything.
That's what I want to hear.
Mm. It's crazy. And
Um,
then I got like pumped up in the shop and then came back, and before the live, I was just feeling pumped up again. So I feel it's like there's a lot of
Very
energy.
good. So that means, guys, that if you want to put in a donation, we are both ready for you, and you will get an in-depth reading from all of us. Please don't forget to like the live or love the live. I helped heal a doggy. Oh,
Mm.
okay, Tina. Tina, you underestimate yourself, and you pay too much attention to what other people are saying about you. All right, you are drawn to the cards for a reason. I was listening to Locky before. You just need the confidence to use your intuition. And if my platform can help in any way, like when Locky first started here, you all met him when he first came here. He was a little bit sus. He didn't really know, what he was going to expect, but he dove straight into it. So, Tina, if you would like to come on to the live here, please let me know. Please message me, and we are going to give your intuitive streak a little bit of a workout.
Mm, mm. See, I think one thing, I don't know if Tina has the option to do readings on people like face to face or like real close. If she like, I feel like I'd love to just, yeah.
You paid
I
to
wish I
find
could do hands on.
You paid to find out your abilities. Why did you do that, Tina? Talk to me. Why did you do that?
I think I'm having, you know how I say I get adrenaline rushes?
Yep.
I think because like, I don't know if you could see that.
Yes, I can.
I'm full shaken and pumped. I don't know what it is.
You have been
So,
going all day,
I
haven't
know,
you?
yeah, and like I feel I've been so suppressed that it's just like
Yes. Yes.
using energy. Does that make sense? It's hard to
Yes,
explain.
I can read people face to face.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
I
So
feel I'd love for her to just hold my hand and just
mm,
go with it. Yeah. It's so sad I
maybe,
can't see her face to face because
yep,
I'd love to see.
absolutely. And that's another thing that I've been noticing a lot of people doing. And
Mm,
I'm kind of going to do that myself one day. I'm just not quite sure I want to do it just yet. Is inviting people onto the live to have their readings done. Now, that doesn't mean that the whole night is going to be set up like that. It just means that those who would like to do what Tina is calling a face to face can get
mm,
on the live and they can have their cards read, because
mm,
we are all good at being able to read people when we
mm.
see them. It's
We
like,
see, yeah.
I like to look at the picture of somebody when I read them, because I intuitively do that naturally anyway. I'll walk past somebody in the street and things will start popping in. So,
Mm,
if people want to come onto the live after I figure out how to do it, um,
mm,
that will probably more likely go ahead. And I know that there are a few other people that are kind of doing it, but I don't want to be one of these copycats. I just
mm.
think that it's a really good idea. I don't want to dedicate the whole show to it, though.
No, I agree with that though, because the
Mm,
face-to-face readings are so
yep.
different and
Yep.
unique and
Mhm.
way more like funner in my experience. I love doing
Yes.
face-to-face, like
Yes.
yeah, like even
And
today. Sorry.
that's all right. No, that's all right, because even the people who want to come on, if they want to just show their face and then
Mm,
all they have to do is sit behind their avatar, I'm happy with that, so long as they're on, if they want to come onto the live and just say, hi, how you doing? I would love a reading, blah, blah, blah about this and blah, blah, blah about that. And then they drop back behind what we call the avatar, which is this. So they can just sit behind that until we say, oh, come on, we need to see your face. So then they can pop back on again. Hi, Lynn, how are you? I've been feeling there's more for me. There is more for you, Tina. We've said this to you before, okay? So just let us know if you would like a more in-depth reading, Tina, okay? You're more than just that. She is just more than that. I'd like, please. Oh, thank you, Tina. You're always there in the background. Now, Carol says, my son got a job today. Pretty happy about that. Just thought I would share. Oh, congratulations to your son. That is so good, especially when they start contributing to their own lives. They get that. They get the idea of how adults work.
It's like another thing for her to just take off her shoulders now. Does that make sense as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely. I'm okay. How are you? I'm really good. Thank you, Lynn. Been very busy this week. I actually was going to try and squeeze in another live sometime this week in the past, but that didn't kind of work out. Life took over and took me away from certain things, so I couldn't. And the same applies for that tomorrow. I'm going off on lots of errands tomorrow.
Are you?
Yes.
True.
Yes.
What's tomorrow? Boring as usual. Nothing. That's sad. I was just looking. What's tomorrow? Yeah, still nothing. No.
Hey, Paula, how are you? I know mine, Locky, but I don't know anybody else's.
Wait.
So, guys, we're just going to wait for a few more people to come in. Let me see. I've shared it out, so we'll just wait for people to
do you want me to share out too? I'll quickly.
Yes, by all means, please do. Or, if people would like to tag somebody else. Hey, Mila, how are you? Just waiting for people to come in at the moment. And Mila, can you just check out the description for me, or Tina? Just let me know if the one that I published with Locky is in there, because I had to change it because he was just a little bit late. Wasn't sure whether or not he was going to come in or not. Do you see anything in general for me? I see loads of books for you, Lynn. They're just showing me books upon books upon books. Are you learning anything at uni? Are you doing a uni course? Because it's like I feel like you're going to be snowed under with books. Either that, or you're an accountant, or you do something to do with the law. Hi, Carly. Are you zipping in and zipping back out again? Okay, Mila. Lynn, just let me know if that resonates with you. It's just a very short thing that I saw when I saw your name. Not right now, no, not right now. But this is something that you are contemplating doing, because if it is something that you're contemplating doing, they're basically giving you the thumbs up, saying go for it, woman. Donated. Let's have a look. I got my new phone. Tina, yes. Okay, I got that, Tina. It came through. I just have to figure out how to use my phone properly. It's a new phone. I went from a 6S to a 14, so it's a big jump. Paula. Somebody in your family or yourself is athletically very able, and they want you to help that person pursue that. or encourage them to go into that area. I don't know what that means, but they're giving you blessings with that as well. So if that resonates for you, please take it on board. They're athletically minded, but they're showing me a swimming pool. I don't know if it's swimming, but it could also represent the idea of them moving very fast in that direction, like with the athletics. So hopefully that has resonated with you, Paula. It's just about supporting. You have to support somebody that will need your support. So just make sure that you are there for them. I have an Android. I hate it. I have never, Tina, I cannot use an Android. But I've got this, well, it looks exactly the same as my other phone. Like it's there. It's got the same cover even. I even bought the same cover. Oops, sorry, hang on. Jody.
How are you liking your new phone?
Well, it's very easy to use, and it just kind of sits in my hand. So
So you
I'm very
understand
happy with
it?
that.
Like, yeah.
Yes, I do.
All
Well,
the updates you get on that phone, it makes it so much like simpler.
I don't know. I don't know. I have. There's a few things that it's telling me, but I haven't quite figured out. I mean, I have to set my alarm clock for tomorrow morning, and for some reason, it doesn't show at the top. So I have to figure out how to show it so that it shows me an alarm clock, so that I know it's been done.
Mm, mm.
Tina, I've been saving up for this phone for quite some time.
Yeah.
Which is why I haven't been donating to people, because I've been trying to save it up. Every time I donate, it goes back down again. So, that's what I've had to have been done.
Have you tried taking photos with it?
Yes.
How do you like it?
They're very clear, but I haven't put any of them online yet.
You should try take a photo of the moon and stuff. Like,
yes. Well, I could
there's
probably do that tonight, couldn't I?
do you have the setting? I'm pretty sure to like get real close because I know a few people do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have
Okay.
older phones and still can.
I will. I have to just make sure that I zoom in properly. My phone is going crazy at the moment. Why is your phone going crazy at the moment? Hi, Brianna. How are you? Please don't forget to like the live. Sorry, up this way. I don't know whether you can see it. Again, I don't know whether you can see it. But please like or love the live. That would be really good while I check these donations that have come through.
The music just went on by itself. Oh, true. Like actual songs? If so, what song was it?
Yes. What song was it?
Song randomly started. Yeah.
Because when I close up my phone, I've noticed that it's very touchy, and if I actually close it up too tight, it sets off the screen.
Oh, true.
Yeah, which was really weird.
Did you have a fingerprint on your last phone?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and I've got on this one. It actually gives me the face recognition, which I'm a little bit scared to put in.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh, no. They're pretty good. It's pretty, yeah. But it pisses me off because sometimes it doesn't recognize your face, so you just.
I know. Yeah, but that's the same with the fingerprint as well.
Yeah. Well, it's better than the fingerprint for sure, but still, if you're like, if you're going through the drive-through or something and you try like take a photo of something and you stumble in and kind of like, it's easy just to get your card and tap it.
Very quickly, Paula. Very quickly, yes, your son is around you, and okay, so I don't know whether he had a thing for eating quickly, but all I'm seeing is him shoveling food into his mouth. It's like he's in a hurry to get somewhere, and he's shoveling food into his mouth. Other than that, I really can't get much more into it. I just wanted to let you know that he is around you. Don't know why he's showing me shoveling food into his mouth. It's like he's in a hurry to get somewhere, so he knows he has to eat, and then he's got to go off. So yes,
celebration. Sorry, I've seen a celebration. Like I'm not sure if there is a celebration coming up or something like that, but I'm just seeing celebration. So it could be birthday, or it could be you're going somewhere to
Yep.
celebrate something. You're going to be there with, Paula. So like it's, I see, yeah, some sort of celebration.
Okay. All right.
It's like
And
cake. So I just thought celebration, like,
well, as soon as you said celebrations, I felt sick. It's like, like I don't know whether there were celebrations that he was supposed to go to or what was happening. I just feel a sense of sickness, like anxiety, like something was affecting him. But Paula, if you want to go into a little bit more detail, we can do an in-depth reading for you. There is a pinned PayPal at the bottom of the chat. So by all means, go in there and put your donation through, and we will be able to do an in-depth reading for you. And just remind me what I said to you already, because I will forget.
I know, same. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is someone around me? You've actually got a few people around you, Jennifer, and you've actually got a few people around you, and they're trying to calm you down.
Yeah. And it's like accepting the ones that are around you. And I'm also being told to try not to fear of anything that's around you if they're sending messages, because it's accepting. And I feel like it's time to step into trying to understand, them, because I feel it's, I feel it's good, but I feel like they're sending her signs that
Yes.
trying to get, yeah.
Needs to pay
I don't
attention.
think that anything bad, just, work through that.
Yeah. So, Jennifer, take that on board and let us know if it resonates. If it does, by all means, pop your donation through, and we will do an in-depth reading for you. All right, so we can get moving with Tina's reading. Tina, are you here? Pain stings. We've been dealing with it for over 20 years. So she must be talking to Brianna. I got sleep, and today I have another doctor's appointment. Pain. Paula is my partner. Paula, if you'd like an in-depth reading, just let us know. As I said, you've got a number of people around you, and just let us know if you'd like an in-depth reading. We can give you a little bit more information. Tina. Okay, Tina, you are our first donated reading for tonight. And okay, what do you want to say? If you have anything, Locky, to begin with, please do. Don't wait for me. Oh my God, Tina, you need the courage to stand up on your own. You need the courage to not listen to other people, right? This is something that they're telling me is one of your major life lessons. You have to put up your boundaries. You have to tell people, you have to show people that you don't need to be told. You said before that you went and you found out what gifts that you had. Now, this tells me that. Now, Tina, we've spoken about this before. Do you remember me saying to you a little while ago that sometimes we tend to want to rush through things, and that's not the best, because you miss the important steps that you need to take to get there? All right. So what they're saying to me at the moment is, Tina, you need to recognize that you are gifted, and we will show you your gifts as you walk through them. But at the moment, what you're doing is you're skipping those steps by asking other people what your gifts are. Did they actually tell you what your gifts were? Because if they did, that means now you have to step back and start from scratch with these gifts. Because this was something that you need to be able to work out for yourself, and you need to pull them in and start using them all together. One. What does one mean? I get that. One. No, you've got more than one gift, Tina. Sorry, if that's what you mean by that. Hey, Karina, how are you? Hi, Nikki. Please like the page before you ask. No, I'm sorry. You've got something to say. Locky, go for it. Can you just please?
Okay, so the card I got, I'm more looking at the picture than I am saying the word because I got more from the picture. It says impulsive, but this is how everyone else's opinions, and this is where you are, as I'm going to say. I feel like with everyone else's opinion, it's going to make you to make an impulsive decision on something you don't want to do. Does that
Mm,
make sense? So I want to say the best thing to do is understanding, you know, it's okay. So that's where I had to like, it branched out from that card. But the impulsiveness, it was really, everyone's thoughts are just going over top of you. You're going to get so overwhelmed and really just do something you don't want to do. And I don't know what that is, but I see the understanding card, and I see with that it's understanding yourself and then understanding a person individually instead of trying to understand everyone as a collective. Does that make sense?
you mean
So
with her gifts?
with her gifts, yeah, and opinions, it's like
Yes.
everyone's going to have different opinions, and
Yep.
you know, we try to please so many people at once. But the best thing to do is when you're doing a reading, understanding it's the connection between just you and that other person. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And if that other person resonates to what you're doing, then,
Yep.
you know, and if that's, it's a one-on-one thing instead of the whole, does that make sense? Like, you make that one person proud at a time, you know? And it's, I sense that it's like, not trying to please everyone, but it's hard to explain. It's everyone's individually. And I got the card blessed, and I see you being so blessed and so talented. And, but I just sense there's so many, you take on so many people's opinions. And I feel like you've done this your whole life with everything. Like, you know, you've always looked for other people's like opinions on what you do and stuff, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. So when I see this blessed, it's just know that you're blessed and know that like it's a journey that you're gonna go through and you're gonna learn everything individually. Like it, like I still don't know what gifts I have. Like I never would put a name on what I do. Does that
Yep.
make sense? Like
Just happens.
just happens. And each time, if you do a reading, you might, holy crap, I've never done that before, but it was needed for that reading. And
Yes.
you're blessed, but all these thoughts are just running through your mind from opinions and trying to please everyone like at once instead of trying to just please the one person. Listen to that one person you've read's opinion on their one reading because other people can't judge other readings. Does that make sense? Because it doesn't it's not
Yeah.
theirs, if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
there's more to you, like, and the connection, it's, I just see the connection between, see how they're connecting one, understanding one, and then like connecting. That's just how I see it, but like as an individual one-on-one connection. Does that make sense? uh, I got this blessed card that I got. It's just really, really saying like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just seeing this blessed, and Tina knows it, like the things that have
Yes.
happened, and you know she's blessed and she's passionate and she loves to do what she like.
Yeah.
She's passionate about what she does and she wants to do it, and that's all you need, not other people's approval. Does that make sense? And I think there's way more to you than like you realize, and there's way more to everyone than they realize. And I just, it's more so, I really just feel try not to take on other people's opinions because it's gonna take you off track to what you want to do. Does that make sense? And
Yeah.
you know, does that make sense?
It does. It makes perfect sense. And what I also want to say is, Tina, you do a number of lives per week, and I'm very impressed that you do these lives. What I want you to understand is, please, whatever you do, don't burn yourself out with these lives. All right, really important for you not to burn yourself out. Um, just take it slowly, okay? They're telling me don't try and speed things up. It's not in okay, so this is something that they're asking you to do because this is something that you've always done in your life. You like to have, like, well, they're saying full control of the throttle, and they just want you to slow down. This is not something that you are supposed to control. Okay. No, it's not Mila. It's only Tina and then Jody. And you do have more than one gift, Tina, but they don't. You're rushing through this. Okay, they want you to put the brakes on. They want you to just slow down. It's okay. I mean, I've been running this page now for, I think, oh gosh, about 6 years, 7 years, and it really didn't take off until maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. But I persevered because that was something that I really wanted to do. And I didn't do very many lives before a couple of years ago. But, it takes time. It takes time to build an audience. It takes time to build trust for people. It's not just something that like happens overnight. So just be really, really gentle on yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's, yeah, definitely. And especially with, I found it hard to turn on when I turn off, like for a while, like building everything, like
Yeah.
even because like I started doing readings when I was like 14, I would say. So and since then, how long it has taken to progress is fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous. Sorry, just swearing. But
Don't
that progression is fucking ridiculous. Like it takes a long time, like
Yeah.
to get places, like it just slowly builds. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yes.
It
Tina.
really.
Tina, you've written there, so for now I'm just to be reading. What I want you to do is just don't even write something like that. Just allow. Just allow the gifts to come in when they come in. Don't limit yourself by saying things like that. So for now I'm just be reading. It sounds like you need to put more trust in yourself. You need to put more faith in the idea that more knowledge is coming to you. Okay? Right, so as I said before, be really gentle on yourself, and what you wrote on there is not being gentle with yourself. So for now, I'm just to be reading. That's not being gentle, all right? That's being a little bit harsh on yourself. And we need that understanding of ourselves to know that we're going to grow. And if you keep saying to yourself, "I'm growing," I'm actually growing, and I can't wait to see what else they're going to give me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what else comes into being for myself. They're also talking to me about your health, Tina. They're saying that you need to take care of your health. So if you're not, sorry, this is completely off track here, but they're talking about your health, and they want you to start walking or start doing something that you did a very long time ago. And if necessary, they want you to take somebody else with you so that you are accountable to other people, because it's too easy for you to say, "Nope, not doing it." No, it wasn't, Locky.
Is that birds in your background?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that was loud.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, no, it sounds nice, but what was that?
It's just there's this
Lovers.
couple of birds out there, and there was a little bird's nest, and I think the little birds have actually flown out of it, and I think they're just protecting the little baby
Yeah.
birds.
Do you get plovers where you are?
Which ones are they? Little
Plovers,
brown things?
brown things, not bin chickens, but they're ground things with the big beaks, and they swoop you. They lay eggs on the ground, and they.
Oh, no, I don't think so. No.
Someone
Um,
get stabbed in the back with their beak of one of them before, and full like it got their back, stabbed them. And I was like, oh.
no, I don't think. No, I don't think we've got them here. Maybe just up in Queensland where you are. Okay, Tina, have you stopped or have you slowed down walking, or doing something with your health, because they said that you need to pay more attention to that side of yourself, because one goes hand in hand with the other, right? Your spirituality will start growing, and I'm not the best either. I can sit here and I can eat something that's really, really, really bad for me, and make up for it 2 days in a row. Like, I mean, oh my God. So, but what they're saying is to just, slow it down, get your health going, because they want you to be open to them when they come through. You've had a difficult time walking. Is there anything else that you can do, Tina? Can you go swimming? Can you do something? There's got to be something that you can do, whether it's exercises on, for over 40s or however old you are, I'm not sure. Just something, yoga, whatever. But they want you to start doing something that will test your health.
Same, Tina, same. She's like, need to stop drinking soda, and I was like, same.
What more can I say? See?
And coffee, it's bad.
Well, yeah, the coffee not so bad, but it depends on how
No.
much you're sitting here. But the soda, I mean, oh my God, do you actually realize how addictive soda is? How
It's
addictive
bad.
lemonade?
It's
We call it lemonade here. Soda and all of those just those drinks, they are so addictive, and it's like giving up cigarettes. It's really, really
it's
hard.
hard. Like soft drink, like I've seen it. It's
That's a
even on
soft.
my family. Like they have all my family get moments of being like addicted to soft drink, and
Yes,
it's like it's a
yes,
thing. Like it's a thing,
yeah,
and it's crazy. It might not put on weight, but other thing like as much. Like you might think I'm drinking a lot of Pepsi, but I'm not putting too much weight on. Like what it does to the rest of your body is pretty like crazy. Have you seen like when they boil it and stuff? Like it's so gross.
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, there's people that like I'm pretty sure boil it or something, and it turns to like a tar, and it's real. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Just saw that, Mandy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're third in the queue at the moment, so you will be after Jody. We're doing Tina at the moment. Coffee and cocoa, best medicines, wake up and relaxes from the earth with love. Yes, Joshina, thank you for that. So Tina, just start doing something. They want you to start changing things, because it's like, you've got to hold hands with your spirituality as well. It's not something that is going to just come to you. You've got to work at it. It's like riding a bike. You don't just get onto a bike and then all of a sudden you know how to ride it. You don't just get up in the morning and start a new job and automatically know exactly what you're doing. You have to work your way through it. So work your way through it. Do what it is that, as I said, they've asked you to do to make changes with your health. Whatever it is that you know, and I know you look at it sometimes, Tina, and you say, "Oh my God, I've got to give that up." And I could probably give that up too. And if I stopped it, or just cut down on eating a little bit of that, I would be a whole lot better. This is what they're waiting for you to do as well. Kelly, Sparkles, just let us know if you'd like to put in your donation, please put it in. The list is quite short at the moment. So if you've got a donation and you would like a reading, please pop it in. The link is at the bottom of the chat. Where are you? Good morning, Alison. So, Tina, your health and your spirituality. They're talking about your feet at the moment. They're also showing me your feet. I don't know whether you need a foot massage or whether you need something done with your feet, but something needs to be attended to with your feet. It's like on the heel, perhaps. It feels, they're showing me the heel and it feels really rough there. Maybe you could go and get your feet looked at and just get them taken care of. Okay.
Hey, what would you say? Sorry, my laptop sounds like the speaker sort of sounds like a spirit box.
Yep.
Like the static. How would I like? It's very loud. Like fuzziness. It's hard to explain.
Sorry, I just turned it up. You're going to have to get your phone and you're going to have to record it for me.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. It's just my laptop's making this, I don't know, slight
Yeah.
staticky noise.
Yes. And you think that something could be trying to come through there?
Like it's like it sounds like a spirit box. Like, you know when they make the like
Yes. Yes,
like
I do.
that's what I'm hearing through my like speaker a little bit. It's very white noise. It's like like that. Sounds a lot like a static on the TV when
Yep.
the old
I get it.
TVs.
I get it. That's
Yeah.
what I hear in my ears all the time, that static.
Yeah. The other
Like,
night I had the loudest freaking ringing in my ear too. Like I usually get ringing. This was like I was like, holy crap! But it wasn't like I didn't feel anything bad from it. Health-wise, I felt fine. Everything else, I felt fine. It was just this big like slap of ringing in my ear. That was like, I was like, shit. Like,
that's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah, I
Tina,
felt
if you're going for a pedicure, good on you. All right, they're just showing me your heels. They're showing me that something you have to, when they do a pedicure, because I've not had one before. Do they massage your foot for you? Do they massage your feet? Not just get your nails done on your feet, but they're also, you've got it's rough around the foot, and they want you to take care of that before it gets out of control, because they're telling me that it's going to get really sore if you don't start dealing with it now, and it's going to be hard for you to walk. Okay, so get them to do both, all right? You just make sure that you get what you paid for. So with that, Tina, I didn't even write down the timestamp. All right. Do you have any questions, Tina? Take dead skin off. Yes, that yes. But when your heels get cracked, that hurts. Apparently, sometimes they bleed, and that's they don't want you to. Yeah, I've seen a lot of older people have that issue, and it really hurts. So your feet are the things that carry you around. So you really do need to take care of it.
That's true. My nan had issues with her leg, and it would swell up like really, really insane. It was always that big. It was always. She refused to get it taken off. Like I'm pretty sure to like amputate, but it was like she couldn't walk on it, cracking, bleeding, healing, and it's just like fuck. Like the life. That's a good message. Take care of your legs, like in life.
Care of your legs. You've got to do that, no matter how you do it. Whether
even if you can do that up against the wall. Like, I was
just about to say that, Locky. I was just about to say that.
That's a good message. Like that's epiphany type of message that I got from that.
Okay.
Then after your leg, that's what you want the most.
If you're a diabetic, then you need to make sure that you do these things. Okay, Tina. They're telling me none of this is going to stop you, but if you allow things to get out of control, it will slow down your progress. And they want you to put the effort in, because if you are expecting your guides to put in the effort, they want you to put in the effort as well. It doesn't just go one way. It's a two-way street.
What? Sorry, there's so much around. Did you just hear that knock on the table then by accident?
I did. I thought that was you.
No, it was. It was like my cards hitting the deck by accident. I was like, shit. And then I had two spirits click in my ear, like on either side of me. So it was like knocking, but I've seen it like knocking my card to make that clicking noise, and then two spirits clicking next to my ear. That was, I don't know, that was weird.
Well, I tell you
Free.
what, guys, if anybody wants anybody to come through tonight, Locky's on his game tonight, so put your donation through. Having said that, somebody just popped something
That
through.
is like, when someone does,
Sorry, I haven't figured out how to
you
do
know,
that.
when someone in like meditation states, they click to like set it in stone. Does that make
Yes,
sense? That's what it felt like just happened.
yeah,
Like, or Tina, I don't know why, but it felt like those 3 bangs that needed to be heard, as in a like, if they do that in meditations, like you click and like
yes.
clicking and yeah.
Well, that's what I
So
do sometimes with energy healing. It's just like the energy has to go,
yeah,
gone.
and it was like knocking, and you knock on your cards like
Yes,
before
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's very trippy then.
Mila? No, I don't think I did, Mila. Hang on, let me have a look.
Knocks, like, if you can like,
Tina?
I don't know, I'm seeing that.
Kelly?
And I have another thing I want to ask. Do you have a logical explanation? Like, I don't know why it does it. When me and my sister were like, me and my sister were out the other night up in the bush, releasing snakes. She had the torch in the bush, and my hand was there, and I like moved my hand, and you could see like what it looks like, your aura, like ages after you move your hand,
Yes.
like we could see it, and I was like, what would cause that? The flash of the phone was on because we had to see where we were walking, but it was like following me, like full on light. And my sister could see it and everything. We were tripping.
That's amazing.
Is there a reason, or is that like
Well,
spiritually? Like,
it's just the energy flow that you're seeing.
it was trippy. Like, even my sister was like, "No, I can see that," and it was just ages after, it was following me, and like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it was so. I've had it before, but never that. Like, holy fuck! Like, it was like something was next to me. It was like, oh.
Oh, that's just brilliant. Mila, I found your donation, yes. So we're going to do, and I think your donation came in after, hang on, let me see. Gosh, how about we just go into the other one, Caroline? That might be a bit easier. After Jody, so we do 1, 2, Tina, hang on, shit. Tina, Jody, Maloney, and then Mila.
Someone's got bad burn or something. Your top lip where it burns.
Yes.
Like pins and needly burn. Someone's got that. Like
Either that
burn.
or they've got, what do they call that? What do you call that when you get that on your mouth?
I'm not sure. It's like burning all along just the top of my lip. Like, I feel like there's a rash or something that comes from that. Like, some people
What's
do
that
get
called?
more
Cold sores.
cold sores. Yes, that could. But do they go right across your whole lip at time? No, I thought cold sores were on
Yeah.
the side of your mouth.
No, they can be anywhere, Locky. Anywhere.
Oh,
Usually
dude.
only one though. Mila,
Someone. Yeah.
sorry. No, hop off,
No, you're right.
darling. Mila, I did get it. So you're after Jody, okay? Sorry. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're up to Jody. So that's Jody Maloney. Are you here? And then after Jody, we've got Mila. Then Mandy. Then Kelly.
True. She just had chili in her top lip tot, Fiona.
Well, there you go.
It feels like burning pins and needly type of. Like, it's just my top lip, really, though, where my mo sits.
Yes. All right, Jody, we're going to start your reading now. I'm letting my dogs into my my studio, so we'll see how well they behave.
Judy, have this is gonna sound weird, but I'm smelling coconut body wash or soap or like a moisturizer. It's not a perfume or anything, but it's a coconut or hair or shampoo and conditioner. I don't know. I can just smell shampoo, like something coconutty coming off someone after they've come out of a shower. Like the smell of like, coconut body wash. Yeah.
Yes, I love coconut body wash. I love coconut. Full stop.
Yeah. I feel like I can just smell, like it smells, yeah. Oh,
Jodie,
I
did
love,
we give you a short message before? Just let
I
me
don't
know.
think came in late.
Go
I
on.
forgot. I forgot I came in late. I don't think we have since I've been here.
Yeah, okay, Mila. Jodie, I'm looking for products to put into my hair.
Oh, okay. Well, I would straight up say one thing that like definitely body washes would be a cool thing. Like if you can get into skincare products and stuff like that, I'm sensing like everyone loves to come out of the shower feeling like clean and smelling nice. And one thing people like to smell themselves after a
Yeah,
shower. I hate getting body
yeah,
wash, you smell and you think, fuck, this smells so good. And then you can't even smell yourself after you shower. Like I'm sensing things like that for some reason. I really am getting the smell of that. Like lotions and
there's lots of things that you could put in your
yeah,
hand.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like
Things.
I would love to like if you make like a coconutty type of one, like that'd be great.
Yeah.
I would,
Um,
yeah, and
who bounces their leg, Jodie? I'm somebody. Do you bounce your leg like because you're not well? It could be annoyed. Whether you're concentrating, some people do it just simply because they're trying to concentrate. Somebody's bouncing their leg at the moment, and I don't know who it is. It's like it's an automatic response. When you sit down, you start bouncing your leg because you're concentrating on something. Who does that? Yes, I have looked at coconut and lime, raspberry and vanilla and fruity ones. So my pop that passed. He used to bounce his leg, did he? Okay,
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
that's all
Just go to
right.
the bathroom.
Um, okay, so that bouncing leg that is telling me that he is around you, and that he is. It feels like the two of you are very close, and it feels like you miss him very much. But him showing me the bouncing leg or somebody bouncing their leg was obviously very important to you, and is being given to me to give to you to let you know that this person is around you, and you need to make sure that you understand that they're not gone. It's just that you can't see them. He did it all the time. Harry. Okay. I'll just write down his name so I don't forget it. Um, did he have hopes and dreams for you, Jodie? Because he's kind of really angelic. He makes me feel safe. He makes me feel like I want to go give him a great big hug. He just feels like the sort of pop that I would want in my life. Like, I've got so many hopes and dreams for you, darling. Jodie, my princess, almost like my baby girl, Jodie. You're going to do so well in your life, and I want you to know that whatever you do, I'm here to support you. You can't see me, but I'm here. I was only young when he passed many years ago. I just hear him saying that. So many hopes and dreams for you. He wants you to breathe. He says that you're not breathing properly. Why are you not breathing properly? Do you get anxiety, Jody? There's nothing for you to be anxious about, they're saying. And if you do get anxiety, they want you to work through that anxiety, because you can do much better without it. No, I don't just a lot on. Okay, all right. Okay. So have you got a lot on because that's the way you like it, or have you got a lot on because you don't want to sit idle? Trying to work out what to do with my business.
I'm gonna say I got this card, and I usually like it's upside down. It says disappointed, but I do feel, in some sense, Jody has been disappointed in the past,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
know if continuing to be disappointed or disappointed in this where she's at. She needs to be at today. Does that make sense? Like I'm just sensing, yeah.
Jody, the business side about going into the shop that you're wanting to move into, they want you to. Uh, can you afford to go into the shop with the overheads? Because it's not, it's not something that comes cheap. The overheads, although you can claim that back, but you can also claim that back through your business at home. As long as you have the room in your home. But if you don't, yes, with my previous shop I had. Was that for you?
Yeah, that did. I think that was
Disappointment.
a disappointment. Yeah.
Okay, so Jody, that's my worry, I guess. Okay, so Jody, with the previous shop that you had, the disappointment. All right, this is something that feels like it's a uh, that you're going through another cycle of. So this cycle around, they want you to learn from it. So what is it that disappointed you with with your previous work in the shop? What happened? Right? Don't allow that to happen again. Not under any circumstance, like nothing. If you feel that the overheads are going to be too much for you, don't do it, because you're pushing it too far too quickly.
Hmm. These cards are like.
Huh? Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. So what I wanted to say was back with this, because this disappointed feeling card, I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and it fell out again. So I just put it to the side and felt that needed to be said, the disappointment feeling that she had. Then I also got this hopeless, wait, is that right? Hopeless feeling, like that hopeless card, which I do sense was also a feeling that she was feeling. But I want to say that is the past, that because I'm putting this away as well, like it's the past. So the disappointed and the hopeless feeling is past, and I want you to start being more excited and more ready to go for the. I feel you are, but like keep being excited, and ready to go for the future. But I want to say, I want you to wait until you get this card's insight. But what I'm going to say is until you get, I'm going to say, I see Jodie getting two options, and these are going to be like insight to how she's going to move forward, if that makes sense. With that insight, I want you to know these two options. There's one that I feel is going to make you feel repelled, and one that is going to make you feel weary. Sorry, and one that is going to make you not feel like, I'm just assuming this is the opposite. Inert. INE.
Yes, yes,
Inert. Is that like the opposite of motivated? Like, because that's what I instantly said. Like, if there's a job that you just kind of don't want to do, you kind of procrastinate. Like, you're really just kind of iffy about doing it. Don't do it, and because there is
yeah,
an option that's going to make you feel like, motivated, renewed, and fascinated. That's the
yeah,
option you have to go with. One that makes you feel motivated, like fuck yeah, I want to do that one. And one
yeah,
that makes you feel renewed, where you think, oh, like that's gonna make me feel so much better about myself. I've come a long way in a sense. And then I see the card fascinated, one that makes you fascinated, like, you know, catches your eye, and, you know, don't go for the one that makes you all weary.
Okay, so now
So,
they're just given, sorry, Locky, they've just given me the information. Why do you need to go into a shop? Why can you not use an office space? Why a shop? Because if you're going to go online and you're already selling these things, would it be cheaper for you to look into office space? Office space with exposure, they're saying.
I was gonna say, there's, for some reason, when I seen the interested and like the fascinated about it, it was something different, but very, very, very achievable is this
Yeah,
option, but it's something
yeah.
different. But I want you to say the one, if you feel weary and concerned about any of them, that's not the right one to go. You got to go to the one that's, you know, you will feel motivated to do, not I have to do it, you know?
Okay, Jody, with the products to do flowers and hampers, all you need to do, if you do take up an office space or something like that, they're showing me flyers. Other go for
Mm.
you around the business area. Everybody that's in business wants hampers. Everybody wants flowers. When at the end of the year, get ready for it. Get ready, get motivated for those office spaces, for those businesses that you're going to be around.
Yeah, the I seeing like, I don't know if she has places with like window shops where you can
Yeah,
window or
yeah,
walk down and have like a area with it. You know, I see it just being more so
yeah.
displayed. Does that make sense? Like,
Yes.
yeah, I know some shops where we are have those big clear see-through things in the middle of the shops with like random art or something in it. I feel that would be a cool way to advertise as well.
Mm, mm.
And through like, if you can get photographers out to make
Yeah,
random like
yeah,
things that she can put on boards, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying the best feel that a good way to keep things keep going would just to be
yeah.
everywhere, stick them everywhere. You know, get Polaroids and even and just stick them in the middle of the street. People, what's this? And then see, it's like, I love finding things like people paint rocks for people to find, random people to find. Paint rocks advertising what you do or something. You know what I mean? Or stick a
That's
random photo in the
right.
middle of the street and people would just be like, what's this? And look at it because they're curious on why it's there. And then they will see, oh, this is like flowers and all this stuff. Like, you know, just random things sticking in the random in the street of just advertising. Like, I feel like, you know, I would do that if I found a random Polaroid photo or something stuck to a shop window. I would look at it like, what's that? Like, you
Mm.
know, and get me intrigued. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Jody, you said before that you had a lot on your plate at the moment, and it feels like you're rushing through things. This is going to be, I can see this is going to be the theme for tonight, slowing down. Um, be careful with the idea, my guides, and I think Locky's were saying the same thing about the shop front exposure. If you make an agreement with somebody with a shop, you have to make sure that no price increase is going to happen for at least 3 years when you sign that agreement. If that can't take place, look for an office space, because you're not just using the window exposure, the exposure to the street, but you're going to be around. They're actually showing me offices, um, businesses that will want your hampers, that will want your flowers, because people leave, people have birthdays, Christmas comes up.
There's a lot of places looking for like, I don't know if she's into like fully floristry, if that's what it's called, but like, I'm not sure if that's something, but like wedding catering, you know, like people look for that for good, like for, I sense she's got quality. Does that make sense? And I sense that people look for quality. I
Yeah,
believe she can go very far just because she's got the quality. And I think she
yeah,
can do more than just a shop front. And I feel sometimes a shopfront can take advantage of you, where I feel she's more in her power. Does that make sense? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
This time around, they're telling you you've got this, Jody. You take it on board, take all of this stuff on board, and just run with it. But don't run too quickly. They're saying, sorry, they just they talk at me. Run with it, but don't run too quickly. Just
Yeah. I know.
take your time with it. Use your energy wisely, Jody. You do need to get your sleep. They're saying you're not getting enough sleep, Jody, and they need you to get your sleep. Otherwise, you're going to end up sick. And you can't be sick when you're running a business. Okay? There's no such thing as sick pay when you run a business.
Mm. There's so many possibilities. I got this possibilities fair. There's so many possibilities, and I just want you to take the right one. So try to take it slow and not rush into things, I reckon.
Yep.
You know, and go for something that makes you feel it in your fucking heart. You know what I mean? Not something where you, even if you have a slight caution, don't go for it. Like, I'm seeing any red flags, don't do it. You need something that you feel deeply in your heart, you know?
Okay, Jody, do you have any questions that you would like to ask before we finish your reading? So really, it's office space versus shop front. Investigate. Or stay at home for the time being until something comes up.
And remember, they kind of also need you. Like, you don't only need them, they also need you. So, you know, if that, yeah.
Can you see that happening? Oh, yes, I can see the car coming. I can see the car coming, and I can also see it being used as a deduction. Sorry, that's just I can see the car coming. I saw somebody else's car coming the other day. Hopefully she's got her eye on it. Okay, Jody, I can see the car coming, and I can see you using that as a deduction for your business. So yes, it will happen for you. I'm not sure when this is going to happen, but again, they want you to slow the process down. You can't have everything yesterday. You've got to work this through logically. This is business, all right? It's not emotions. So just be really careful with your priorities. They're saying. Has the mold removed? Had the mold removed and had the carpets cleaned. I had the inspector. Ooh. Very good.
How wasn't it that they do it now, isn't it? Like,
yes.
But it's
I did say ages ago. I don't like to say it, but I said I did. I just want to say it, Margaret. Please forgive me for saying this. I told you so ages ago. You should have gone there a long time ago. Sorry, I just had to say it. Sorry, not sorry.
How far they had to push her to get her to do all that before they fucking fixed it. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep, great. I will. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome, Jody. Thank you so much for your donation.
I think Margaret used to live where I used to live, near where I used to live.
Okay.
Yeah. In New South Wales.
I think it's got more to do with the building rather than anything else. I think that, they're just showing me rising damp in the building. Now, I don't know whether that's got to do... Anyway, we'll talk to you later, Margaret.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Mila up next, and then we've got Mandy, then Kelly, and Angelita. Tell me if you've put through a donation as well. Okay, so Mila. Hello, everybody. Hello, Megan. How are you? Is it Megan? No, I think it's Megan. I don't say it like that. Megan. They're telling me to say Megan. Megan. Not Megan. Megan. Am I saying it right? Just let me know, Ange, if you're going to put through your donation. Am I saying it right, Megan?
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, they're telling me. They're saying, don't say it like that. It's Megan.
Oh.
Love it. Don't you just love it when they do that?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Mila, you're at work. All right, so I will get ready for... are you on a break? Denise, it's just me, or does this keep cutting out? Well, I'm not cutting out. Occasionally, Locky is freezing, but it's not lasting for very long at all. Is there
I
a
don't
spirit
know.
around me? Mila, I just get the feeling that they're telling me that this is the same thing that was around, the same soul that was around you the last time you asked. And they're trying to get your attention because nobody is listening to them. Like, help me out here. I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I know you can see me. I know you can hear me. Just
Mm.
tell me what to do and I'll do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm a bit lost. That's what I'm getting. That's why they keep.
I
Oh, I don't know how to stop this noise. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm playing with my phone again. Okay, Mila. Okay. Is it somebody that's going home with her? No. Is this just happening at your work, Mila?
mm.
Or
So I
is
was
this
gonna say,
happening
like they're
huh?
trying to get her help, like, but not
Yes.
bad, being very
That's what
nice,
I'm saying. Yes.
frustrated. Yeah, where they're
Oh my
at.
God. Mila, are you having trouble with your neck? It feels like it's going into my jaw. Yes, just
I'm.
today.
I have a lump in my. It's,
It's not you?
no, I don't know what this is, but for some reason, when I felt this lump, I seen someone with the throat thing from smoking.
Oh, yes. You mean throat cancer or something?
You know how they have the hole and they have to
Oh, yes,
speak.
yes, yes, yes,
That's
yes, I
what I
do.
just felt when I seen that.
Are you having trouble with your jaw or your ear, Mila? Okay, I'm getting
Sorry.
let's get back to this soul. They're telling me gentlemen. Gentlemen.
But
Okay.
he seems a bit older, and like I feel like he's showing me young, but he's older. Like, does that make sense?
I don't know what you mean by not at all, but Lockie, are you picking up that this might be for her? You mean coming through from this person, this thing
I
with
think
the
this person must be the person who had the smoking. Like, I feel this
three?
person may have had it, and they may have even died older, but are showing me a lot younger than
Yeah,
when he passed. Because I look at this person and think, you look young, and like, okay, that's weird to say, but it's for this person saying it is attractive. So they're showing me in their better days is what they're like when I was young and attractive. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
yeah. Nothing is no.
Maybe if it's not you, Mila, it could be the person that is around you, the spirit that's around you. But
Mm.
they're needing your help. They're wanting your help. So, I know, Mila, that you keep saying, oh, well, you haven't kept on saying it to me. What I need you to do is just confirm this, Mila. Are you stepping up the pace a little bit more for you to be able to hear or help people cross over? Because of your line of work, because of where you work, I just feel like, and because a lot of nurses do this anyway, or they feel this energy, that this is something that you could possibly move into. You'll just see them and say, it's okay. No, it's okay. And this is a very simplistic way of saying it, but it's okay for you to walk into the light. It's all right for you to go, what you're going to get on the other side is so completely different. Hmm. Must right head. Okay. All right. So, have you been stepping into that, Mila? Just let me know because if they're around you and you're not paying attention to they're going to keep hassling you until you do.
Mm. I feel like that's what's
Yeah.
this person's trying to do, is just trying to get her attention. Don't
Yeah.
feel like anything bad. Just I feel like
Yes.
is a poor dude feeling lost. You know what I mean? Like,
You're not having anybody that has been sick. And why are you making the distinction? Because of where you are? Is that why you're making the distinction? I can see you nodding your head saying yes, yes. Okay. So what about people that have actually passed over, that aren't sick anymore, but they don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they are. They're a little bit scared, and they need your help to cross over.
and I think simply like simply, it's sorry, it sounds bad, but saying things like, "Hey, I know you're here. You have passed? You know, I acknowledge that you're here. Uh, you know, I just
Yeah.
acknowledging that they're there really goes a long way, and saying like, I'm sorry you have passed, like, you know, just give them that type of respect, you know what I mean, and that softness and that
Yes.
warmth, because we all want someone to like a shoulder to lean on, and I feel like this person doesn't have
Yeah.
that where they are at this very moment. So
Okay.
you being that person to be like, you're okay. I am like, you know, you're okay. It's
Yeah.
this, you've passed. It's okay to move on. You know, I know you're here. Like things like that. I don't know why. I just see think doing things like that will just help that spirit just be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
safe. You know.
The way that they were talking to me before Mila just tells me that they're looking for you to help them, because you are the one that felt it, that
Mm.
experienced this. And, maybe it was just today, but I just get the feeling that this is going to become a little bit more frequent,
Mm.
and that they want you to start honing in on this. Because as soon as you do, it'll just be normal to you
Mm.
to do this.
That's
So they're
it.
just saying to me, don't shut it out. Don't shut this out. But why do I get the feeling that, Mila, that you've got something else that you need to talk about? Hi, Christine. How are you? Hi, Vicky.
See?
Mila, okay, I will pay more attention to it. And when you do pay attention to it, Mila, they want you to go somewhere. Have I said this to you before, Mila? I'm positive I have. I just get a deja vu. They want you to go somewhere when this happens to you. They want you to go to a place, and it could only take you, by the time you get things rolling, it would only be a matter of 5 minutes. Maybe go to the loo, whatever, wherever, the laundry, outside. I don't know whether you smoke. I don't think you do, but just go outside because you need to have a breather, but ask them to come with you. And then just sit and close your eyes behind a tree. Do whatever you need to do and just say, I know you're here. What is it that you want me to help you with? What can I do for you? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. All right?
Because it's always like I see them looking at Mila like, oh, please, like, because Mila has this comforting, you know, and
Yes.
that's where I feel like just simply feeling supported in a
Yes.
sense, or a spirit is enough to like be like, thank you, like, you know, I
Yeah.
feel acknowledgement, like it, yeah. Because one thing is like when we pass, we don't want it to. A lot of people don't want it to like just be nothing. When we acknowledge that like there is somewhere okay and it's a safe spot to just keep going, like the afterlife process, you know, then like yeah, when there's fear of that, it's hard to continue with that spiritual process when you're so scared to go
Mm.
with it. Does that make sense?
The other thing that they're telling me, Mila, is that this soul is coming to you, this spirit is coming to you, because for some reason they're saying to me, it can't see other spirits. It feels
I
alone.
know. That I feel this. That's what I'm sensing. That lonely and
Yeah.
really, like, and I don't sense any like negative intentions. Nothing
No,
like that. Just
no,
simply
no.
feels alone. Can't see other spirits. You know, as in like a void. Is that how you see it? Like
Yes. Well,
in
yeah. the void, they're here, but they're not here. They're
They're
in
not
this,
here. Yeah.
but they're there. They just
Mm,
can't see anybody else. And with your description of the void, that's as probably close as I can put it, because
yeah.
they feel alone. They feel like they're just, what the fuck is going on here? I don't
Yeah.
understand. I just need somebody
Mm,
to tell me what to do. So,
yeah.
Mila, get your ass into gear, woman, and start talking to them, all right? Because they're attracted to you. And if you're saying that this hasn't happened to you in a little while, my guides are actually stepping in and saying this is going to happen to you a lot more, and they want you to start dealing with it. Because otherwise, you're going to have a whole party around you, and you won't know what to do with them all at once.
And I just got ringing in my ear, like real loud. Sorry, and just it feels like I'm tuning into something. But then I also seen like a smudge on my table that looks like a seahorse. So I want to say I don't know what seahorses represent. Like,
Seahorse. Let me have a look. Keep talking.
sorry, but the ringing in my ear, and then I seen the seahorse. I'm like really out of it. I'm in that weed. I think he just took me to like this nothingness. Then I don't know how to explain that. That felt weird. That spirit.
The seahorse is strength, persistence, peace. Reminding us of the importance of a support system or someone to rely on when the waves get too rough. So
Oh, so
guess
yeah.
what? Guess what?
That's kind of cute and sweet. Like it's like a. Did you just see that?
Hmm?
My screen just went blank. Did you see that?
No,
I
no.
think this thing's messing with me. I actually not things messing. Sorry.
I was going to suggest you come back in, but don't do that yet. I want to see it happen.
Yeah, it just
Mess with
blacked
us,
out.
guys. You mess with us, and we'll mess with you.
Yeah, that was tricky.
um, where are we? Where are you, Mila?
3 years. Oh, good job, Christine.
What's 3 years?
Sobriety.
Oh, sobriety. Oh,
That's it.
congratulations,
Let's
Mila.
say that. Sorry. So,
Mila. Christine. Oh my God. Sorry. Mila, where are you? Mila. She may have gone. She may have been called by somebody. Are you still here, Mila? Gone since I've been searching for the last hour for you. Okay, Tazi, what I need you to do is go into your notifications and update them to receive all live notifications. And once you hit that, it will stay in your notifications on your homepage. You know, when you flick up or flick down, whatever. Okay, we'll do that. Now you asked something before. You actually said something before, Mila. Why do they have to come to work? They're at your work because these people may have passed over at your work. They are at your work because this is safe for them to be. This air. This is it. Okay, why? Okay, because more likely this person has passed over there or around that area. Why? Why that one? Oh, okay, this soul's been hanging around for a while, waiting. Interesting. You can still feel it, can you, Locky?
I feel like I have actual my neck, but I still feel that like in my
Say
throat. I
that
can't
again.
stop.
You stopped.
What's going on?
Do you want to do you want to pop out and pop back in?
Yeah, yeah. What?
He'll be back, guys. He'll be back. He's just sorting out his computer. Yes, I'm here. Okay. You understand. All right. Yeah, you're also gaining a lot of strength personally, Mila. I know what you've been dealing with over the past couple of weeks has been a little bit traumatic for you, but they're saying you wait for it, Mila. We are going to give you such strength you won't even know yourself. And this is what you're going to take into your next relationship. Betara angels. Hi, Betara angels. Vicky, it's so nice to see you. Where have you been hiding, woman? Are you feeling better? Yes, good. Okay. It's always hard when you're going through that transition. Slowly and steady wins the race. Yes, it's like the tortoise. Like the tortoise. Just be the tortoise. Slow and steady as she goes. Tazi, if you'd like to put in a donation, we will get to your reading. We're doing donated readings at the moment, so if you want to pop in and if you want to pop your donation through, please do. They can only be short messages for you. All right, so Mandy, are you here? We've got Mandy, then we've got Kelly, and then we've got Angie. It's very much better now, trying to stay off screens and social media a bit. Lucky I caught you today. Yeah, we'll just put the screen a long way away, okay? Long, 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 long away. Don't put it right up in your face. I'm sure he's going to be back. There he is. Come on, Locky. There he is.
So I had to go check my Wi-Fi, and that was weird because you know how I said I can hear this thing in my
Yes.
computer? I started hearing zapping noises while you were talking too, and I was like, okay, what the fuck, is my laptop shitting itself? But then I heard when you said I was cutting out or something, I heard my laptop sounded like another video or something playing in the background of us talking.
Well, I can hear I'm getting feedback now.
Really?
Yeah. Hang on. Talk, Caroline, talk.
Okay.
It's gone. It's not there at the moment, so they're playing they're playing bullshit tonight. They really are.
They are, aren't they? Because that was odd. Like it sounded like there was something else in the background of my speaker.
All right. I get feedback on to both. I'm getting feedback. Not anymore, Fiona. It's gone. I actually don't. I can't hear any feedback at the moment. So usually, it's when one hears it or both of us hear it, something's going on. But I can't hear it at the moment. All right. So we're going to go on to Mandy, who is next. Mandy, have you got any questions for us? Mandy, timestamp 1.28.
I have an actual lump where I felt and what noticed it caught my attention. But it's an actual I looked in the mirror too before, and it's not like a bite or a pimple, or it's just a random. It's not even a mozzie bite. I wouldn't call it a mozzie bite, but it looks more like a mozzie bite.
It's very possible that you've got an ingrown hair, they're telling me.
Ingrown hair. It doesn't feel. It just
Doesn't
feels
feel like that? A lump.
No, it doesn't feel like a pimple or anything filled with anything. Just a random, a lump.
See, Mila?
I don't know. I don't know. My throat still feels that.
Okay, Mandy, general. I love you, Mandy, general. Okay, let's go into this, Locky. General reading for Mandy. Okay, so Mandy, they're giving me health for you. They're giving me health. What's going on with your health? Why are they showing me your health? They're not giving me anything else. They're saying to me that you have to look into something to do with your health so that we can this is what they're saying to me so that we can get it under control, i.e. you need to look into your health. You need to take proper care of your health. When was the last time you got your skin checked, Mandy? Sorry, I just have to write this down.
Okay, sorry. I have this thing I'm seeing. Have you seen the movie 50 First Dates? This is the only way I can explain it. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, 50 First Dates. Have you seen that?
Is that the one where he changes into a different person each time?
No, Drew Barrymore wakes up and forgets everything every day.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yep. I remember that. Yep.
There's one scene where Drew Barrymore's in the room and she's painting the garage or the room or something, and she's singing Sunshine Lollipops in a zone painting this wall. And that's what I'm seeing for Mandy, like just painting and like that song singing, like Sunshine Lollipops and Rainbow, like she's in this zone, and I want Mandy to get into that zone, but the only way I can explain that zone is from that scene in the movie. Like, yeah. Vicky wouldn't understand that zone if she remembers that scene where she's painting the walls, like she's singing that song, and it just that zone. I really trying to figure out what it is, but I want for Mandy, like.
No, okay. No, I don't mean that. I mean for like moles or skin cancer, Mandy. They don't generally give me information like this unless it needs to be checked into. And the last time I told somebody that, they actually found a little, what they call it, basal cell carcinoma, BCC, which is precancerous. So they're showing me a skin check. But you mentioned that you had sciatica before, which is it's still not good. My guide's saying, as far as the sciatica is concerned, you need to do some form of exercises to help relieve that. It was you that I mentioned something to about going to a chiro. I said chiro and a question mark to see whether or not you'd been to a chiropractor. Was that you, Mandy? I have no moles. You don't have to have a mole, Mandy. All right, I'll leave that one with you, okay? Just they're mentioning it to me. Go and talk to Hunk. Ask him what he thinks. Yes, on my Facebook page. What was that to do with, Locky?
That was to do with. Sorry, I'm in the zone. I was just zoning out. That was to do with your chiro. You wrote down chiro.
Oh, yes. Thank you. All right, guys, get away from the health now, okay? Get away from the health. Okay, all right. I've told her they want you to go and speak to. They want you to go. They want you to go and talk to your guides. Hunk and Cluedo. They want you to go talk. Can't get a doctor's appointment. Pre-book it. You can get a doctor's appointment. You need to book in advance. We've got the same problems over here in Australia. Very hard to come by.
It's bloody ridiculous.
Yes, it is. It is. Leave it alone.
Sorry, it's like just, yeah.
Okay, so, all right, getting away from health. We've told her everything there.
So that song that I was thinking of in that scene is actually Wouldn't It Be Nice? You know that old Cadbury song?
Yes.
That's the song. But when they're in that room, she's like in the zone painting, like, wouldn't it be nice? Like just singing along. If you can search up the 50, are you on YouTube?
No. Yes, I am. I'm trying to find it for you.
If you can find the 51st date scene, please, the lotto ad, lol. Yeah. I don't know why I'm seeing that scene, but I see Mandy in that scene, like in that zone, like just where Drew Barrymore, she's just painting along and she's like just doing her thing, feeling her vibe, singing along, and I don't know. I need to focus more on it, but it's really strong with that. Like this, yeah.
Do you want me to give her the what do you want me to do with the 51st dates?
Um, uh, it's all right. I will send it to Mandy
Okay.
if I can through Messenger later, if that's okay with Mandy. But yeah, sorry.
All right.
Why?
Yes, it's over a month. Wait. Yeah. You need to book it. You need to do what a lot of people are doing here in Australia, pre-booking them, like book 1 month apart. Book it. Just book it. You can always unbook it. I know that she knows that film.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Mandy, I'm just kind of arguing with my guides at the moment because they said that I've said this before and I don't remember, so I'm just going to say it anyway. Have you been Have you been given any new gifts that you're working with? Are you doing something differently than the way you were doing it before? I'm not talking about with Hunk and Cluedo. I'm talking about just a new gift that you're working with.
I really struggling to pick up on much, but I have homework for Mandy. Like, it's the only thing I'm really getting is to,
Okay.
if she can please get into a space, like, for an example, I always suggest the float tank or the 51st date. She's in her space, she's in her zone. If you can please just get into a zone where you can say, fuck the rest of the world, I'm doing my thing, I'm in my zone, just for a moment, just even for an hour, just go shut off from the world and be in your own zone. Because I sense like being here but not being here because I'm just in my zone. Does that make sense? It's where I feel
Mm.
she needs to go to. So if she can just, I'm seeing paint. I just want to flick paint everywhere, dance around, just go nuts where there's no stress of absolutely anything else around me. Does that make sense? A moment of just nothing else around me. Always get in that zone. Yeah, nothing
But
else.
do you flick paint everywhere?
And like they're like it's I want it to be like a um more of like I don't know how to explain it, an activity type of zone. You're doing something passionate you love, that's I don't know why painting keeps coming up, but just I'm seeing just throwing paint everywhere, singing around, not caring about getting dirty, just
Man.
really needs to be like in her zone doing like screaming her heart out. Does that make sense? Singing out loud, like cleaning the house. If you're cleaning the house, walking around, dancing around, singing around, going crazy, you're not really hearing. You're just because you're so buzzed full of energy. You're like in your zone. Just yeah. It's
Mandy, I pulled a card for you, and it's card number 7, called Triumph. Right, and this particular card says the power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing new ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that you've thought it through carefully. When you tap into your inner guidance, the balance. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance, God, get this right, Caroline. Um, Something to do with self-control, hard work, perseverance. It's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. And I'm having trouble saying these words. Now, I don't know why I'm having trouble saying these words. It may be that you're having difficulties transitioning from something to another state of being, another type of Mandy, if that's possible.
mm. It's like doing something different.
Yeah.
Like I keep getting the feeling, Mandy, like it's like the same old things. I need to do something different. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Something different.
Yeah. It also says it's time for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. So you know about manifesting, you know how to do that. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your abilities to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from the desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current. As you go through, oh my God, why are you having so much trouble? As you can so easily lose control, grab the oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully towards the highest aim of your destination. This is basically the Chariot card. All right, it's the Chariot moving forward. I have moved up more often than before. I'm not quite sure. Huh?
More open.
Moved up.
Like I've moved up more open than before.
Okay, so you mean in your readings or just personally, Mandy? I'm still getting something to do with authority here as well, Mandy. Um, what's happening with this authority? Somebody is trying to maneuver you and place you into a situation where you don't want to be. I'll go on YouTube chat. It's easier for me. That's okay, Lisa. Oh, you made a donation. Okay, Lisa. Yeah. People, when you put your donations in, please put them through as family and friends because it always ends up coming through as less. They tend to take a little bit off the top if you put it through any other way other than friends and family. Okay, Mandy. Mandy, have you been doing lots of dreaming lately? Dreaming. They want you to journal it because these dreams are significant. So, oh no, how much did they take off? I'll repay them back. Yes, tons of dreams. Okay, all right. So they're just talking to me about these dreams, and they want you to. Oh, why? Why do you add an extra $8 for friends and family? I've never heard of that before, Lisa. Okay, Mandy, dreams. The dream state. They're talking about the dream state. They're talking about Hunk and Cluedo being in there. They're talking about you visiting other dimensions where you are living out a different life than what you're living here. They want you to pay attention because sometimes it leaks through to this particular universe and it's seeping through, and they want you to take notice of the things that are seeping through. They want you to take notice because it's almost like you're integrating more than one life. You're capable of doing this. And they're saying to me there's always going to be different outcomes, but it's like you can see what's happening over there, and sometimes that helps you handle situations here. I've never heard of that before, Lisa. If you're broadcasting both on YouTube and Facebook. Yes, B Tara Angels. I am. So
I don't know if Mandy gets headaches or like the side of my neck and up in my head just feels like a headache, but it's just like down here and in my neck. Almost like I can't keep my head
well,
neck.
that's what I was getting before, wasn't it? Oh no, that was Mila that we were talking about.
I just feel like, yeah, the back of my neck and in the side of my head. Sorry. With Mandy, I just see for some reason, I don't know what it is. I just see Mandy like doing new things. I don't know how to explain that, but like when I see Mandy doing new things, I see so much growth as well happening from it, which I know already happens in a sense. But like I see Mandy doing so different new things that she kind of maybe put off or didn't think she was capable of doing, or but I just see Mandy doing all these new different things that she's not doing at the moment. Does that make sense? Like grabbing out on all these different, yeah.
No headache. It's a spirit. Yeah. It's constant. It's like it's a barrage sometimes.
I'm really strong with like I don't know what it is, Mandy, but I feel like you're going to overcome something that you feel you can't do, is what I'm gonna say. That's the best way I can put it. Because it's hard. I don't it's yeah, but doing something like you're going to overcome something that you feel
Which is that card I got
you
before.
it's
This
like she
card
wants
here.
to do it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's like
Mm.
she wants to do it, but feels she can't, but then does it anyway and is like, oh wow, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and then growth from that because she'll do more things. Does that make sense? Like that's just all I'm seeing very, very strong. Like doing some new things, like doing something different, something unusual, something that you don't normally do but will get you in the zone.
Mandy, have you got any questions that you'd like to ask?
I also see like celebrations for Mandy in her overcoming something she
Yeah.
feels she can't do, like, and it's like you did it, like,
Let's celebrate this. Again,
yeah,
the triumph card.
oh, true.
Just that, the chariot card is just, yeah.
Mm.
There you go. Fulfillment of wishes.
Yes, like that's it. That's it. Like that's perfectly how I could say it. Like even if it's
Yeah.
something, it could be something so little, but it's so big for some reason. Like I do sense it though.
And for that particular card, it comes up and it says, it's not one, it's probably the most positive card in the whole minor arcana, and it represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Are you ready for the happiness, Mandy? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment for your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder for you to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked and strived for.
Mm.
Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that you've been that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. So, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, Mandy, when we say forgive them for they know what they do. They just don't know what they did. They don't know what they did. But you're the one that's going to benefit from this. You're going to be triumphant. Now, I send spirits over to you both as I'm on a break. No, you can't do that, Mandy. Well, okay, do it, but just while we're on the live, okay? Yes, be careful for. I was just thinking the same thing, Mandy. Be careful for what you ask for, as wishes do come true. Yeah, they do, and that's the thing. You've got to be really mindful of what you ask for, because sometimes you create the exact opposite in your life to get what you need in your life in order for you to understand what you've been given. So you've got to be really mindful of that. Really mindful. So did you have any other questions that you wanted? Is that what you meant by no?
Hey, Mandy, do you sleep okay? Because my eyes just felt like they were like ready to just fall asleep, and then I started getting ready to yawn, but I'm pretty pumped up. So I'm not, and then I got told melatonin. So when I say that, I feel there needs to be sleep, like
Yes.
there needs to be more of it,
I was
or
going to
more
say that before, and I thought, no, I won't say that.
And I'm gonna say, if you do get sleep, I don't feel you're getting the proper sleep. So I feel you similar with me in this sense, is you could sleep for 9 hours but wake up and feel like you've slept for one. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm being told melatonin, which is a natural
Yes.
thing. So I would say try find natural ways to help make your sleep feel more restful, if that makes sense. To get
Men
that.
at all times of the night. I mean, sometimes I get up in the morning and it's her middle of the night, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I think you are right when you say
You
that
might
she
need it.
doesn't get enough
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, and even like when you do take things like melatonin, if you only have a 4 hour sleep, that 4 hour sleep is a full 4 hour sleep.
Yes.
I've noticed. So
Yeah.
instead of only getting a glimpse every time, even though you're asleep.
Yeah. Yes, not sleeping on melatonin, but it's the dreams and spirit keep me awake. Yeah, I've taken that melatonin before, and I
didn't overly want to suggest it, but I wanted to say natural is what I wanted to say, because melatonin's a natural thing. I wouldn't want Mandy to go. For some reason, I feel like I wouldn't want you to have to take. I for some reason feel like you'd really benefit from natural things. Like there's so many teas, so many everything that you can just take that actually knock you out to the point. It's just like sometimes people like, oh, I want to dream, but the best sleep is when you don't see anything. You know what I mean? Like I get the most rest when I don't dream. Like you need a moment of just complete blackout. Like when you're asleep, complete nothing. You're not there. Like that's
Say hello to indie people.
Oh, I know. She blended in. I actually couldn't see her for a second then. Yeah.
She's a baby. Yes, I know. Say hello to Indy. She used to be on my lives every time we went on live. And she's up there in the corner too, above you.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's just that there's another little one here. She hasn't come in to say hello to me yet, so maybe she'll arrive later. All right, so Mandy. That is all I have for you, Mandy. Yes, the dreams are non-stop. I love to bath in lavender, and that helps. Yep. I wish I could get in the bath and get back out again.
Oh, I don't. My last townhouse had a bath, but this townhouse doesn't, and I'm regretting it. I want a townhouse. I want a bath. Sorry.
You want a bath. Just get a single level. You don't need a townhouse. You just need a single level.
I like the townhouses, but I could even go like a tiny little home, just a tiny
Yes.
little box.
Little
Like,
box.
yeah, like
Little
I
box.
could sleep. I could live in a swag.
Yep.
I could live in a swag, and I feel I could sleep every night comfortably in a swag and live in a swag. Yeah, like I
Out
could
in the
do
bush somewhere.
that.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know. Hi,
yeah.
Fiona. Love my bath more than a shower. Oh,
Mm.
that's lovely.
A bath in the middle of the forest, just in the middle.
Oh,
A
yes. Yes.
clean bath. It'd have to be a clean, like
Mm-hmm.
spotless bath. Actually, I would
Oh,
say
take
no
your gift with you.
spiders,
You'll be
no
fine.
yeah, no spiders or any of that. But like a bath in the middle of nowhere.
Um, all right. Okay. So that one was for Mandy. Mandy doesn't have any more questions. So thank you so much, Mandy. No, no licking my face. Um, Mandy, if you don't have any more questions, we will move on to the next person, who is Kelly, and then we've got Angie, and then we've got Lisa. So Kelly Scanlon, are you still here? It was a mission. What was the mission? Did I miss something? Sonia, did you not message me and tell me what happened? I
I
need
think
to know.
I got a message before. She went to the pub for dinner, but I think
Yes.
dinner took forever to come out. And
Ah.
then I haven't heard anything since, so I think it might have just been like a
Ah.
shit fight. Right?
Getting home. Oh, okay. All right. So it's good talking to you after I read to you. Thank you. Good talking to you after I read for you too. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Mandy. Thank you so much. All right, Kelly Scanlon. Oh, that's Kelly Sparkles. Is you the same person, Kelly? Kelly Scanlon is Kelly Sparkles? Ha ha ha, you know my real name. Yes. Well, it's come up on, sorry, I won't mention that again. That's what comes up on the PayPal. And so, when I put your name down there, I put it through as the S name instead of the Sparkles name. All right. Okay, let's do this. Kelly. Well, some people don't like it, Kelly, when their name comes up on, the PayPal. They don't like it being mentioned on the live, and that's fine. I totally get it. Just let us know, Kelly. I don't think we've ever read for you before. I know I haven't. So if you've got any questions, just let us know. In the meantime, I'm going to put this little person down, and I'm going to drop into your energy.
First thing I seen for Kelly was like roasting marshmallows around a fire. So like camping or like roasting marshmallows around a fire. Just like first visual that I seen.
Gifts, 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 gifts. Spiritual gifts. I feel like do you have a cat around you, Kelly? I feel like I'm getting hair out of my mouth, and it's not because my dog has been sitting on my lap because she doesn't shed hair. Sorry, hair. I'm melting from the heat in Queensland.
Agreed. Agreed.
Okay. All right. They're saying lots of gifts to me. Yes, you've got two cats. Okay. I feel like I'm like I want to just spit it out because I've got fur everywhere. It's like I'm eating it. Those cats are picking up a lot of energy. I don't have cats, so I wouldn't know. My guides are telling me something about your cats picking up energy that they pick up. Well, yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. They're telling me I should know this. They're telling me that they pick up energy around you and that you pay attention to this. Is this something? Yes, you've got spiritual gifts. Okay, so your cats. This is going to sound weird, but do you use your cats, or are your cats around you when you use your spiritual gifts? Because they're saying that they enhance your spiritual gifts. They're showing me your hands. They're also showing me your hands, and they're showing heat with them. So I don't know whether you work with your hands or just that this is what happens when you feel your gifts coming in. You get all hot and sweaty in the palms, in your hands. So it's either that you've got some sort of healing ability, or you use your hands like they feel really hot at the moment. To me, it feels like I can't really put them together. It just is quite hot for me to touch the palms of my hand, and all I want to do is like blow it because they're so hot, or put them in the freezer or put an ice pack on them. They're a little bit hot for me at the moment. Egyptian what? Oh, I don't know about that. Yes, the cats likely do. I do get hot hands and move them a lot when I read. Okay, all right. Okay. And now they've just cooled down a little bit for me. So thank you for that acknowledgement on that.
I just have to ask, I will say, got the card Brave, and I feel like Kelly is a very brave person, and I got the card Reliable after that, and I feel like people look up to her as like a reliable person to go to. Does that make sense? Like, but she's very brave as well in the sense of I pulled the card Impulsive, so I feel Kelly might do things other people necessarily wouldn't. In a sense, like should be one to be like put a hand up to do something, if that makes sense. But I also see people looking at Kelly being as like very reliable in a sense to like
Almost like she's the first one to offer her help.
like yeah, she's always the go-to, if that makes sense. I also pulled the card Belonging and Fascinated. You feel a belonging with people around you. Does that make sense? You feel at peace with having friends. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if this makes sense, but you feel at peace having people around you. And then I got the card Fascinated. And this was where my mind went off in. Yeah. Yeah.
Trusting. It's just a trusting soul. You have a certain.
And I'm very fascinated about her mindset because I feel like it's one that's like, I don't know how to explain it. I would feel protected being a very close loved one of Kelly. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah,
I would feel protected, like you've got my back, if that makes sense. And it is true. It's like if you're thrown in the deep end, it's like, what do? Do you sink or swim? You're the one who swims. You know? You're the one who doesn't think about it. You just do what you got to do. Is what I'm sensing a lot. I want to say to Kelly that I'm not too sure what it is, but I sense that there can be sometimes a little bit of commotion going on in her life with just like other people. I want to say, Pete, someone's going to come to Kelly for her perspective on a situation. I want to try not take sides on in the situation. Does that make sense? Is what I'm getting. So people are going to come to you to be like, hey, what should I do? And then with this, and then with this person, say, and then this other person, I'll be like, hey, what should I do with this person? Try not to get involved with like, try to say the same thing to both without getting involved, you know? Like, does that make sense? I feel like there's people in my ear. Feel like I just need to sit back and be like, you got to work things out.
Oh, that totally resonates with me. I'm going to take that on board for somebody else.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm not too sure if that makes sense, Kelly, but like I do sense that it's best for you not to take sides with people, like at the sign, and just say you've got to work together. Don't get them to work together instead of, you know, yeah, stay neutral. Yes, very good lesson.
There it is. It's a huge, huge lesson. And
Mm,
particularly for people who read, it's so important to stay neutral,
mm,
because it is the person that you're reading for that needs to make the decisions. We as readers can only guide them, but
yeah.
it's not okay as a reader to tell somebody what to do. Uh,
Mm.
we can give suggestions, but never, ever tell them what to do.
And
Um,
yeah, that's it. You might get, like, tangled up in that situation and caught up in that situation accidentally, just because you're trying to do right for both people, and that's just who you are. And that's so hard of being such a nice person, is trying to stay out of that situation, because one person might just come to you, be like, I need advice, and then you give advice, and then someone comes up to you, I need advice, you give advice, and then all of a sudden it's a shit fight. Like, and it's not no harm intent, it's just people, other people. Kelly's got such a good, like, heart,
yeah.
where she does mean well, like, never would cause drama in that sense.
Kelly, I've got, to back this reading up a little bit, they asked me to draw a card for you, and it's talking about, the first one I got was card number 2, which talks about spiritual union. And I just feel like in with this particular card that they're asking you to blend, to move in together, to incorporate the two, the heart center and the mind, like soul, mind, body, soul. They're asking you to integrate the three of them and work them all together. With this particular one, what caught my eye was this. Sorry, thought I heard something. The spiritual strength card. Okay. Now, this spiritual strength, look at the person. This is you, all right, and this is the spiritual strength that is above you, and it's they're saying to you, they're giving you encouragement, and they're reminding you that you've got that inner strength to complete whatever it is that you've been working on. All right. It's the final card. It just represents courage, discipline, stability, persistence. It feels like you're getting a little bit tired or weary at times of the struggle that you are going through. And I know a lot of us readers, we feel that at the moment, that we seem to always I don't know how to explain it. So if you're feeling tired from that struggle, and you don't know, uh, they're asking you not to give up. Okay, they're asking you, which is exactly what this card is saying. They're asking you not to give up. Hold it up. Um, Tap into all of those inner reserves that you've got for that one final push to achieve an outcome that you're looking on. Have you been working towards an outcome? Have you been working on something, Kelly, that hasn't matured the way you want it to? Sorry, I just have to go back here. Yes, learnt that the hard way. Yes, that has been coming up lately. Always had trouble doing that. And God, yes, so tired inside. Yep. And we do that. All right. We take that on board. Um, they're basically saying to me that you've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you've acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. You are who you are because of the battles that you've been through, and they don't want you to forget that. Critical. They don't want you to forget that. Um, you are an invaluable resource. You need to stay on top of your game here. They're asking you, if you need to take a rest, take a rest. I don't know if you do lives or not, Kelly. If you work a lot, with your readings, they're saying to you perhaps you could just take a whole day off and do fuck all, do nothing. Just do not take a couple of days. Just tell people that you've, what you could do is just say, look, I've got a few appointments that I need to go to for those 2 particular days, and just spend it for yourself. Just spend it on yourself.
I'm not too sure because who it was with. If it was with Kelly, who was it that we just read for before Kelly? Sorry, it was Mandy. No,
Mandy.
so I'm not sure if it was Kelly that I said sitting around a fire.
Yes, no, it was right at the very beginning you did. Yes.
Okay. So I feel I'm not too sure whereabouts you are, but I'm lower Queensland, so Brisbane ways, and there's a lot of glamping spots around. And I'm not too sure if you've gone glamping before or if you've looked at that, but I would suggest have a look on Airbnbs. Yeah, you're right. Have a look at Airbnbs if you can, and try find like a glamping spot, or just a cheap night away in nature, really. And I know there's a lot of areas like that around where I am. Not too sure whereabouts you are, but yeah, there's a lot of cool little spots. I would feel like a retreat is kind of needed, a setback. When I was holding my cards before, I was like, these feel light, these feel empty. And then I got told it's because Kelly feels empty. Like I feel you don't feel like you feel missing in a sense. And then when I seen that, I got told like glamping or just doing things for you, doing like a break, a retreat, a full on. Love nature, glamping. Yeah, you need full on like nothing, like nature complete. So I know like where I am, I love going to like Mount Me. I like going to all these areas. Like that's the best because you can just walk off random ass tracks. I know where I am. There's pineapple fields close by. Like things like that. I feel would be good for you and just chilling out, living life, if that makes sense. Like in nature, just being. I'm sensing hippie vibes is what I want to do. Just go out into nature and be like a hippie in like a field, like you know. It sounds weird, but like I just love that type of vibe. I want to be in that.
Not weird.
Energy, yeah, free spirited in like nature. So, and I don't know if you're these ways, but I know there's like a mount near the city, Brisbane City. Near Brisbane City, there's a really cool mountain, botanical gardens, like all these things that are just beautiful. And I feel like they're the things that would really help Kelly, especially get through the loneliness feeling, or not feeling like half who she is. Does that make sense? Like doing those things will make her feel whole again.
Yeah. And she was saying that she felt exhausted before. Just spiritually, physically, just be careful that you don't get to that burnout stage, Kelly, because that's not what we need. People like you in this field to stay on your game. So if you need to go and take a rest, and I think you did say that before as well, you've stopped readings because you're dealing with personal crap. It's still going on and on and on. It sounds to me my guides are just kind of coming in and saying there's nothing that you can do about it except just be there for the person that this is happening to. And if it is happening to you, take a step back for a little while and go glamping. Do what Locky says. You're in the same state. Find a place to go to take refuge. My guides are saying you need some time out.
Mulaney, like Mum said, Mulaney. I'm not too sure, but like all these places are beautiful. Like, and where I feel she should go, like just for a day, like I don't know. There's like Australia Zoo. I don't know how far up you are, but like if you're all the way up the top of Queensland, like I'm sure there's even more nature, like with the forests and the. So if this battle will resolve or get the outcome. Okay, Kelly, with that situation, I'm gonna say there needs to be like a little bit of like trying to get the pieces together and then getting smoothly. So I feel there may have to be some like, what do you call it?
I get the word negotiations.
Negotiate. That's it. That's it. Sorry, why mind blank? But
Yeah.
definitely like kind of having to work with. Oh, sorry. Work with what you've got to make an outcome. Maybe having to sacrifice something for something else, but it's still going to give you this outcome. You know, like, does that make sense?
It says patience and planning are needed for you, Kelly. I had the authority card before, so this you're dealing with somebody in authority, somebody who is taking your personal power away from you, and it feels just horrible. It feels like you're being stripped of your personal power, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't like it. So negotiations, indeed, yeah.
Having to. Yeah.
Planning. Sorry, my sound dropped out and only heard negotiations. Yes, authority. Well, you didn't really miss much. You just missed.
No, that's
I
all I
do
was trying to get the word for. Anyway, like.
not.
Mm.
Oh, what's that you're drinking?
Pepsi, it's still the same one.
Where's the water?
That's fine. That's fine right now. It's good.
Okay, all right, Kelly. Look at the bigger picture. Take a step back from this situation. It feels like
Sorry.
you're.
I just got yelled at. Kelly, are you holding on to something? You need to speak up. Sorry. Holy shit. I just felt like I'm getting yelled at by a female in spirit because she's saying you need to speak up. I don't know if you've spoken up, like, or there's something that you haven't said and you're thinking, should I bring this up? But I'm being told bring it up. So very, very adamantly, like, yelled in my ear. I can feel my eye twitch type of adamant, you know, that she needs to speak up. So I'm not all like, how would I say it? She's showing me as it like talking in my ear. I'm seeing it.
You're saying exactly what needs to be said.
I'm seeing it like she's just, you need to scream out how much. Sorry, you need to. Why is the spirit so like in and out?
Been heard. Yeah.
Yes, you need to scream out, like scream the fuck out and say it. Like that's what I'm seeing. I don't know if that makes sense, but the spirit's telling me that you need to like say it with all your fucking heart how much you like mean. Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
And keep saying it. Keep saying it.
Keep saying it, like, and fucking scream it to like blood curdling screams is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So people will fucking hear you. Sorry. The spirit is like not mad, like at you or anything, obviously, just aggressive, like with giving me this message. So it must be very, very, very like important for you to speak up and be heard. Does that make sense? Like rightfully is just what I got told. Rightfully. So I feel something, it's like your rights are being taken away. Does that make sense? Like, in a sense, like your right to be heard, like, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
But the spirit's very passionate about her speaking up and be heard, like being heard.
It's obviously something that's been going on for a little while because mine are just stepping in now saying this has been going on for a little while and it's time to stop.
I know, and this
time to stop this. Sounds like how I feel.
Kelly, there's this female around me, and I feel she has the same, what I'm gonna say is vocabulary as she does. So the words she uses are the same, like righteous. She's outraged, like, you know, like I don't say that, but that she's, you know, that's outrageous. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but
outrageous. Don't let me get away with this.
Yes, and this spirit is like a woman in spirit who is actually very nice and loving, but very annoyed about this situation. Not annoyed at you, but like the situation, you annoyed at you not being heard. You know, it's like that's outrageous. This female does have like darker hair. I'm gonna just kind of describe her a little bit. She has like I don't know if she may have dyed her hair a maroni color, like because it's a really nice brown, but almost tinted purpley. You know what I mean? And the spirit, they seem to be a little, okay, they're just going to say to me, she's purposely showing me herself a little bit more paler. So she may have been more pale in the skin before she passed, but she's showing me her more pale is what I'm going to say. And I don't know why I have to say that, but just to describe that she's coming out, like, I can't really see many features, but she had that hair is all I can really see. But very strongly that you've been heard, like, yeah, sorry, just...
No, don't apologise. That's a very good message. I was just waiting for her. I was just waiting for her response to that.
Mm.
Don't go dark on us, Kelly. Sounds like somebody I know who passed, and yes, I better be more tanned than her.
Okay. Because I don't know why I had to. It was like a thing I had to say that she's paler, like she's pale, like, you know. Like...
That's very good. That's very good, Locky. It's very good.
Very supportive of you, this person is right now. Like, I don't know if there may have been. I don't know what the circumstances were when they were here, but the main thing is just, being very supportive of you right now and really by your side and egging you on. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, I've just pulled up this card, number 9. It's a major arcana card, and it speaks about solitude. But when I look at the book here, it talks about the need to be honoured and heard, Kelly.
Mm.
And they're saying that you need to take a step back and withdraw from the outside commotion so that you can hear yourself think. That's what this card is talking about, the need to be able to think. And it's just another important reminder to pause and reflect. Be still in your mind and meditate, reflect, reevaluate, and discover that wisdom that you've got, because you have got it all. You can put it all together, and they're telling me you will be heard. You just have to make sure that you start speaking. All right? You have the ability to speak, and this is a lesson for you, they're saying. I don't know what that means, but they're saying this is a lesson for you. If you can incorporate this sort of thing into your business, the way you tell people how to, almost like life coaching, you need to be able to do this for yourself as well, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, they've just closed the door.
Closed the door. They did, didn't they? Yeah. Like,
seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. Just, okay. Damn. I don't know whether that happens to you, Kelly, but we get the door shut on us. It started about 6 months ago, I think. Just slam the door. That's enough. That's enough. We're not going to talk to her anymore. She's got too much to think about. Okay. No reading. No reading is reading Kelly. Huh? Fiona. No, Caroline is reading Kelly. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Magda. No, we're not doing you, Magda. We're talking to Kelly. Fiona was right.
But if it does resonate,
yes,
you take it on board. Take whatever you feel hits home on board. Like, sometimes you think, "Fuck, that's too much." Like me, take that on board.
It's Kelly. It's almost like we're not supposed to know. And remember when I said before that we aren't supposed to be telling people what to do. We're supposed to be guiding them to make those decisions for themselves. It's like they shut the door on me because all I want to do is give people an answer, and they won't let me. So they just go, "Nope, Caroline, that's it. Shut. Not doing this anymore. That's it."
And it's always very cryptic. Like,
Yes.
and is it same with? They say it's hard to say Nostradamus. Is that his name?
Yes.
Nostradamus. Yeah.
Nostradamus.
Is that it? Yeah. They say like you can't say anything because it's not solid wording. You know what I mean? It's cryptic, but some of the shit you hear, it's like, ah, fuck. Like, how is that? How do you ignore that? Like, you feel it in your heart when things are, you know, when things
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, Kelly, do you have any questions before before we finish your reading up? And your readings started, if you want to write them down, Kelly, it started at 1.59. So we have been going for a fair amount of time on this one. Cryptic indeed, absolutely.
All right.
Charades with spirit, always.
Yes, like you gotta work, you gotta figure out. Like like sometimes they're just like,
Yeah,
okay, I'll give you a feeling,
yeah.
but then work like go, you know,
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
You got to slow down your speech, Denise.
Irish
Okay, I
wristwatch.
need to know, Angie. I've called out your name a couple of times, Angie Domingos. Please don't tell me you've fallen asleep on this.
Kelly, with that last question, say
Wonderful.
like a fantastic new love. I would say I want you to just, you know what I'm gonna say is just find your heart and explore at the same time. Does that make sense? Explore your options and find your heart at the same time while you're finding your heart.
Balance.
So I believe if you want to, if this is something you want, explore your options, do whatever you want to do while finding your heart. And while finding your heart, that means like filling in that part that we said was missing before. Finding like just a safe sanctuary to go to is going to make you feel a bit more fuller. And that's, you know, it's going to help. But yeah.
You have a little bit of work to do on yourself, Kelly, before this person comes in, all right?
Yeah. And I don't think right
personal
now,
boundaries.
sorry. Yeah.
That's
I keep
right.
saying, I don't want her to feel tied down in any sense at the moment, you know?
Because you're going to get lost in the relationship, so your personal boundaries need to be need to be updated. And one of these things is what you're going through at the moment. There's this personal issue that's been happening for you. It's been going on for 3.5 years. The need for you to be heard. You need to strengthen those boundaries that you've got. So deal with those things first and give yourself some time and space, and this person will come in. If you ask them to come, sorry, they're talking to me too quickly. If you ask them to come in now, they're going to send you somebody to test you. So don't push this. It will come when it's time to come, not when you think it's time for you to have this person in your life. They're coming, just not yet. And again, they've shut the door in my face, saying, and that's why I put my head down, because they're shutting the door.
That's like, all right.
Okay, Ange, we're going to do you now. We're going to do your reading now. Excellent advice. I don't want to no, yeah. You're going to get lost in the relationship if you do this now, so please don't. Perfect. Thank you so much. It's been so helpful. Okay, so just, yeah. Go back if you want to. It starts at 1.59, so it's almost half an hour. It is half an hour.
It's half an hour, yeah.
All right, Ange Domingos, what questions do you have? What's going on at work?
I was going to say, I was just shuffled my cards, and I always shuffle them, but I just smelt cardboard, like from my cards, that they smelt like a brand new deck again, you know, like when you smell a brand new deck of cards, like.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I don't know if something's
brewing, something's new.
Something's new and something's calling for Ange, is what I'm going to say. So, and what the calling is like, why I feel it's cards as well, but like, so why am I doing this? There's something calling her for like hidden information deep within inside, and something's calling her. So it's like I have to figure out the meaning behind a situation in a sense. Sorry.
Bricks, one brick at a time. Why? Why are you showing bricks? Are you building something, Ange? Ange? Spiritual journey. Yes, it is a spiritual journey. Bricks. Why? What? Sorry, Ange, I'm just all of a sudden getting an anxiety attack. It's not me. I don't get anxiety attacks. So what's going on with you? Something's causing you anxiety. Something's causing you to stop breathing properly. Are you still caught up with whatever's going on at work? What's going on at work? Have you told those idiots to stop doing what they're doing? That's what they're saying to me. They call out those idiots. Fix it. Fix it. Seriously? They're sorry, they're just showing me you tripping them up at work and they're falling over. They have a funny way of showing me things. They're saying call them out. What do you mean driving? Are you driving at the moment, or what does that mean? It's like I'm looking into the dark at the moment. I'm looking into my corridor and all I can see is darkness, but I'm going to walk into that space anyway, even though I don't know what's around the corner. I'm going to walk into it because when I walk into it, my eyes will adjust and I'll be able to see properly. So you're driving, that's why. Oh, okay, I see. You don't like driving. Oh, sorry. They popped out with this thing. You said that you don't like driving. That's what's causing your anxiety. They said that you that something happened in one of your previous lives where you lost your. I don't know whether you've been told this before or not, Ange. But have you ever looked into a previous life where you may have passed over from an accident that you were in a car accident in a previous life, and that always causes you anxiety? Something's going on there. Yes, I'm walking into something. I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm looking straight into that darkness where I'm sitting here. And they said, focus, Caroline, focus. And I was saying, I can't focus. I can't see. Don't worry. When you walk into it, you'll be able to see because your eyes will adjust. So I can't see it from here, but I'm going to walk into it nonetheless. And I'll be able to see. My eyes will adjust. Well, you're another one of those people, Sonia, that need to get out there and start driving again. All right?
I really strongly sense that, like, and Andrew's definitely like walking into something, and it's like it's a hidden meaningful message into what she's going into. It's like calling out her name, and then that's like the song "Call Out My Name." Like,
yep,
yeah,
goosebumps. Yep. Keep walking. You all right?
something just touched my lounge. It's like in front of me. I have a little leather lounge, and I just heard and seen the leather like pop. You know how it like
yes,
like yeah.
Yes. They're playing funny buggers with you. What are you supposed to be noticing? Maybe you need to just look at it for a minute and just pay attention. Somebody's trying to get your attention. Okay, Ange, previous life, car accident, you may have passed over in that particular life, which is why you don't like driving. One of your this is something that you need to overcome. And Sonia, I want you to take this on board as well. But specifically for Ange, just you need to move through this anxiety, all right? And probably you're not getting a reading while you're driving is not helping because you can't concentrate on your driving. I know you drive. You must have to drive to work every day. No, I never heard of a car accident and move into a different life. Move into a different life. Okay, all right. Okay, we just take it on board. You don't have to. It doesn't have to resonate with you. You don't have to do anything with it. That's just what they showed me. All right. So,
Mm.
go.
We both just did the same thing. Like, like I got the card. I need to think more into it, but I got the card belonging, and that's where I sense that this is taking her like into a sense of feeling more like belonging in the world. Does that make sense? Like I
Yeah,
feel like I'm more. Pardon?
with work, a sense of belonging at work because she doesn't feel that way where she is.
Yeah, it's like I'm feeling like a sense of being appreciated. Does that make sense? And a
Yeah,
sense of being acknowledged, sense of being like like a belonging. Like I am meant to fit here. It would not work without me. You know what I mean? Like belonging. Like if yeah, yeah. Do you know what I see this little step like? I'm seeing just like a timeline. Imagine it like a timeline. Just and then I see a stick figure of her walking throughout her whole life. And then there's this one little ball of light that is just like she reaches and she walks through and it's like zap and she's just
taken
moved
off.
extremely forward fast. And it's like you may have had to deal with so much shit, and it was a slow
Yeah,
process at the beginning, but like
yeah,
you're about to walk into this like portal like thing that is just going
yeah,
to transfer you to like you said, a whole new life, a different life. But things are going to progress very, 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 very fast for you and very well for you. So I feel now is the time that I'm being told finances. For some reason, I'm seeing like houses and being comfortable. Like being comfortable is
yeah,
what I'm.
yeah.
Um,
Absolutely. And this has got to do with her walking through, you know, walking into that darkness, which is what she said before. She doesn't
mm,
she doesn't know what she's going to come into. She doesn't know
mm,
where this is going to lead, which is and trusting
mm.
that whole process is something that we all need to be mindful of. And he's into it again. He's watching
Something,
something.
something's in my cupboard. I swear to fucking God.
Go and tell it to piss off.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all right. But like, I just heard it's like, so I have the glass sliding mirrors, like every
Yeah,
house does
yeah.
these. Uh, and it was like something was behind it, and it like touched the mirror, and it made that like,
Yes, it
you
moved
know,
it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And I'm trying to think, is my cat in the room? But I don't think it is. Wait, hang on. Sorry, I'm a bit zoned out and spaced out,
No,
trying to
that's
figure
okay.
out.
Just go for it. You just need to be in that zone. So just stay there.
Mm.
Angie, I'm going to tune into a card for you, Ange. Um, oops. Okay, something popped out for you.
Do you know? I just want to say, I see Ange just sitting back, like the way I'm seeing is just sitting back in a beanbag and thinking like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like just falling back in it. Just, oh. So I just see that when things progress very, very fastly for you, I don't want you to think, wow, this is all happening so quick. Go with it because it's all for your highest good, and it's going to make you feel a sense of belonging. It's going to make you feel
Yeah,
inspired, and your people are behind you, looking at you like shine your light is what I'm seeing, and they're looking at you like this because you have a lot of wisdom, and you pretty much, how would I explain this? This card, I'm not saying you're having a baby, you know what I mean, but you're carrying life. Does that make sense? And I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not going to say you're having a baby, but I want to say I see carrying life, the world, in this pregnant belly as I'm
yeah,
seeing this. So
yeah.
I don't know why
And
you
that
have this
that 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 could
world.
also mean transformation as well.
Yeah, like there's something.
Mm.
There's like I
Mhm.
see her womb and like is the world. And then I got the card Serene, and that's where I sat back in my comfortable, cozy beanbag. You know what I mean? So this transition, let it happen at a fast pace. Don't feel worried about how fast everything's going to fall into place.
Yeah.
And because at the end, I see you just sitting back in a beanbag being like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
comfortably in every aspect. I'm going to say, and I'm not going to say, I want to say, no, you're not going to end up a millionaire. You're not going to end up, poor and like, can't, I just sense you being comfortable everywhere, and I'm just being like, thank fuck, like I can sit back in this beanbag and not feel like I have to.
Yes. Yes. And you know what, Ange? This is what Locky is basically saying is what the 3 cards that fell out of the deck here for you. All 3 of them are heading in the direction that he's talking about. The first card here is card number 3, which talks about. Sorry, I can't get it to focus. It talks about partnership and alliances, and it's just saying here basically that you've got some fruits of your labor that are going to start seeding and taking and blossoming. So you've got to watch out for the synchronicities here. Okay. Watch out for the opportunities and form connections where you need to, because they're unexpected. There's going to be an unexpected alliance for you. They're also talking about this card of sacrifice. All right. They're saying that certain parts of your life, or whatever it is that you're going to be giving up, you're going to be sacrificing for the sake of your spiritual growth, for the sake of who you are. And with that will come financial and material changes for you. All right. This is the transformation that we're talking about, that walking into that dark hallway, walking into that dark space and trusting that everything is going to be okay. These cards are telling you that they will be. All right. And that's where your prosperity begins. That was the card I just turned over for you. You can see this. All right. Look at this. You're putting your hands on the earth. This is you blossoming. You're rooting yourself into something that will just take off, and it will be really good for you.
With lots more insight. I'm just seeing like, right now I feel for Ange, things might seem so up in the air. It's like, God knows where I'm going to be. That insight, you're going to know where you are, where you're going, and how comfortable you can just sit back and relax, like I do sense that so much, like
just big capital letters, trust. They're showing me big capital letters, trust. Whenever you don't trust yourself, whenever you feel anxious, and they're telling me in the car as well, Angie, trust. I mean, I usually tell people to put that great big stop sign up, the red stop sign up, and to stop thinking about any negative thoughts. But in your case, they're saying put that word trust up in that circle, trust. Trust in the unknown, they're saying, because, that's where you're headed. And you need to learn to be able to trust and not control. No, you're not. No, Ange, can you... okay, Ange. Fix it.
Trying to and just say staying.
Yes, fix it, Ange. Fix it. Can you please type in there, staying optimistic? Get rid of the word trying. Not happening.
Technically, you are already. There's no need for the trying.
Right.
You're already doing that. Like, you still, like, that's
exactly. Did I say try? Yes. Oh, yes. She's talking to Ange. You're so in trouble. Okay, so take it out of your sentence, Ange, because you will give yourself more power if you take that word away. I knew I shouldn't have put that word in there. How long have you known me for, Ange? Seriously. Whoops, my bad.
Yeah. Is that your children?
Hmm?
Is that Ange's children in the photos?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. You'd have to ask her
But
that.
that's a very sweet photo. It's a very sweet photo. Yeah, it's very sweet. Because I can zoom in on my laptop.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool.
That's a really sweet photo. I like it a lot.
I can't see it. I'd have to check out her picture and upload it.
I'm assuming that's like brother and sister, like just hugging and nice little photo. Like I
Now,
never really had that bond with my siblings. There's always just punch-ons. Like
yeah, same here.
they're always like biting, like scratching, like 6 older sisters is not very fun.
It's all Sonia's fault.
she had she had 4 girls before me, and my dad had 2, so like I had no choice. 2 and 4. No,
2 and 4. That's beautiful.
no. How do they get along? Like, are they actually that nice towards each other? Like, I have to ask that. Like, uh.
Oh, Christine. Hey, Christine. How are you? Do or do not try Yoda. Yeah, no, I don't. I have a particular, everybody will tell you in the chat, I don't like that word try.
Mm.
I have feisty kids. Go figure. Well, Sonia, it's good that the kids are feisty because they tend to stick up for themselves when they get a little bit older.
Oh no, it did. It sure as hell did. Like,
Mm-hmm. My kids are
yeah.
huggy, and then the fight. And that's a good thing. Hello,
Yeah.
Penny. How are you, darling? Try is to cop out word. Yeah, it is. It is. We just have to move people into removing that word out of
Mm.
their dictionary. It's just,
Not even.
and sometimes it's appropriate, but more
Mm.
often than not, it's not.
I think saying I'm trying to get out of bed is appropriate.
No, it's not.
That's appropriate.
No,
That's
it's not.
appropriate.
Your leg is moving.
No, it's not. It's not though. I'm not moving. I'm dead. Like,
So therefore, you're not. I'm not
yeah,
getting out of
I'm
bed.
not getting out of bed. But I mentally am preparing myself to get out. That's a better
Yes.
word to
It'd
say.
be better if you said, like, okay, I got, like, this morning I got up and I thought, yeah, okay, I better go and have a shower because I know today's going to be full on. Thinking that, not actually knowing it, because I started
Mm.
out with having a day on my own. That was the way it was
Mm.
supposed to work, and it didn't work out that way. So something was telling me in the back of my head, Caroline, you need to go and have a shower now. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'll just turn my laptop on and do a bit of business here, get onto, the phones and what have you. And I did that, and I'm hearing all this in the background. So, I was literally saying to myself, I'll just finish off this one and then I'll go into the shower. So I was trying to have a shower, and every
Mm.
time I went to go and have the shower, I was being pulled back to my computer. And then I got that message that said, I need you. I live with the Queen on trying, and it makes me very irrationally oh, absolutely. Yes,
Mm.
I understand. Understand that, Christine. All right, so okay, where are we up to? We're up to Lisa. Lisa, you were still on YouTube? Hang on, Locky, I need to say something to you in the private message. All right, Lisa, there she is. Oh, she's on Facebook. Okay, all right, there we go. All right. So Lisa is our last reading for this evening. We could have time for one more, but after that, we are going to go or head out. We might do a few run-out readings, as Brooke calls it. I've adopted his words. Hope he doesn't mind. It's not stealing. I'm just adopting them.
Adopting.
Go to bounce and meditate. Sending you love to you both. Thank you so much, Christine. How come you're not putting a picture up? Or why are people putting up all these avatars? I like to see the real person. You're so welcome, Ange. Have you got any questions that you'd like to ask Ange before we go on to Lisa's reading? Oh, I've been experiencing nothing serious. I did that. Sorry,
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
couldn't see your face.
yeah. No, you're right.
Um, all right. Okay, so Lisa, intuitively, my first comment needs to be for you. Why do you feel the need to make a decision now? This is a decision that is going to take a little bit more time for you. Why are you in such a rush? They keep saying to me, what's her rush? Why is she rushing this? She doesn't need to make a decision about either one of them at the moment. She just needs to explore. Locky used that word earlier tonight with somebody else. Explore both of them. All right, you
Mm,
don't have to make any decisions just yet. You feel that there's a soul connection for both of them. Um, there is a soul connection for both of them. They've both been with you before, and perhaps you've had to make a decision before, and you weren't able to make that choice. But now they're asking you to explore your options because you have the time. Bye bye, Angie. Have a great day at work, and just smile. All right,
mm,
turn around and smile and walk away. And when you walk away, just do this.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Um,
I do get that too. I also feel
hmm.
in time the universe is going to decide, and you will know, like in time, your heart. Like right now, I do sense because you know, the two people. Yeah, I just feel.
Well, you're right. There is no need.
Yeah,
It gets in my head too much with two people. I don't know what to do. Okay. All right. Okay. Just hang on a sec. First, can you tell me how long you've known these two people for? And they're telling me that you knew one of these, and obviously, well, it may not be obvious, but you met one of them before, and then another one was introduced. So from that, they're saying, I'm sorry, they're just sending me in a tailspin here. Um, I'm getting really hot. Okay, so they're telling me that that you can't rush this decision, and even though you don't know what to do with two people around you, what would happen if you said to both of them, you're in a little bit of a dilemma at the moment, and you're not quite sure what to do, and can they bear with you while you go through this transition? They're also telling me that they don't need to know about each other, but if you have the courage to say that you are also seeing another person, but you don't know what to do with that yet, you can. It just depends on how you say it to them. I have dated one for a year plus back, but the other guy I met for about a month. So yes, okay. So there's comfort with the one that you've known for a year, and the other one has been introduced to you. Do you see what's happening here, Lisa? Do you see what the universe is doing for you? You had one person that you've been dating for a year, okay, and now they're introducing another one to see how you're going to sort through this to make better decisions for yourself. So don't rush those decisions, okay? Are you actually committed to the first person, Lisa? Do you have a commitment in place with them, or are you just going out with them because it's just a casual type of affair? Just let me know.
I agree with all that. Like,
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Lisa. I couldn't say it, but yes, this is what it's designed for you. You need to make those boundaries. The boundary, your boundaries are being tested. So just look into it. search through your feelings, search through, which one is it that has, like, I mean, if it were me personally, I'm not talking about on what I'm hearing from anybody else, my guides or anything, but for me personally, if I were choosing between two people, it would have to do with, do they put me first? Do they make sure that I'm comfortable and that I'm taken care of? Are they financially successful or able to take care of themselves? Are they needy? Are they on my frequency? Um, do they like to have time on their own and not always have to be with me? Just, are they independent within a relationship? All of those type of questions I would be asking myself if I were faced with having a decision between two people. So, the very first thing is, you said that you're connected to both of them. Which one are you more connected with? And if you're connected to both of them and you can't choose, don't make a decision just yet.
Yeah, I would say that exactly. Like, and I would also think, like, it's yeah. I just think I would question why.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I would ask why you would be feeling like, try to ask yourself why you'd be feeling drawn to this second person. Is there a reason? Like, what is it, like, that you want to feel? Like, what is it that makes you feel satisfied? And who's going to give it to you best? And who's going to also treat you for your highest good? You know what I mean? Like, well, it's yeah, more passion. One is more emotionally mature, which I feel I can learn and grow from, but not sure if I'll enjoy. I am going to say, I feel you need something that's going to, like, emotionally and like passionately, like, I'm sensing the support of just being comforted and holded and like squeezed. Passion is the thing that I'm feeling that you need more, is what I'm going to say. You need more to, that's what you love, that's what you need, that's what you crave. And if that's what you crave, that's what you look for in a person, someone that's going to give you that passion, if that makes sense. You there, Carolyn? Am I cut out?
Are you back?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Did I
All right.
drop?
I don't know what happened
I'm
there,
not
but
sure.
we
I
just
hate when
dropped
that
out.
happens because I'm not too sure if I dropped because you did, and I can still see myself.
Oh no, I couldn't see anybody. I just had my connection is very low at the moment. I have no idea why.
I was about to message you, but I was like, I didn't know if I was still on the screen or not because I was fine. So I was like, wait, what? Like, am I gone or you got? Like, I hate that.
We were both gone as far as I was concerned. Oh no, we're just picking up again. Okay, so it should be right with the.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I didn't freeze. I got lost. I went up there somewhere. I went woohoo, gone. Carline. Since when do you spell my name Carline, Sonia? Now who are we on? Lisa. Okay, yes, that makes sense. All right.
Because
What
if
makes
we're in a relationship where we feel like we're lacking and we're craving, that's not going to work out for you. Does that make sense? You need to not feel like you're lacking or craving something in a relationship. So and I know there's also perks to people being emotionally mature, which you can grow from, but it's also hard to escape. Is this other person, um, that is more emotionally mature? Does this person also give you the passion? Like, are you still satisfied in that sense? Like,
Hmm.
mm,
Okay, so one is more emotionally mature, and you say you can learn from it, and grow, but not sure if you'll enjoy. Not okay. So Lisa, just expand on that a little. Not sure if you'll enjoy what. You mean his emotional maturity? Because
Yeah,
sometimes the least thing that we are attracted to about in a person is the thing that will draw you in later on. That will be something that is really important. What you're feeling is the guy with the emotional maturity is may not be the person that you want or need, but that may be in fact the person who is supposed to be for you.
that's it. Like she said, the passion one is very light and makes me feel free, not sure if I'll enjoy the heaviness. And that's so true. Like you can't feel tied down or heavy in a relationship, otherwise it's not gonna work out.
That's exactly it. Not sure if I'll enjoy the heaviness, but it feels it's important for stableness in life. Yep, and that stability in life is what I was talking to you about before. You know, whether the person can stand independently within a relationship, just really important in any relationship. But also know, it's like that. I can't even. Oh, I guess I could draw it. It's like that. Picture that a lot of people, especially psychologists, show people where you have three circles, right? And the one in the middle is both of you, the one on the side is you, and the other side is the other person. But in the center is the two of you together, but you need to be able to stand independently of each other when the time calls for it. And that's
And
emotional maturity.
mm, yep. I would I would say follow your intuition but just let time do its thing first. Like just don't rush into it. Sometimes being more logical isn't always the most best answer either, you know what I mean? So I think over time is what's going to give you the knowing on what is going to be the better option. Sometimes, yeah, I just say follow your intuition, but give it a couple days, is what I would say. What, yeah.
And my input on that is when Locky says, but give it a couple of days, what he's asking you to do is try and balance your intuition and your logic and use both of them together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because,
if your intuition is guiding you towards one person, there's a reason why.
yeah, yeah.
Helps so much. Okay, this
Mm.
is wonderful. Good. It's a
Yeah.
lesson, right? It's sorry.
Mila's like, I love how Loki talks, and I don't.
I do. I do
What
well.
about it?
You just because you don't like the way you talk, you don't get it. So don't worry about it. All right, we're just talking about you, not to you.
Okay, well, I'm right here.
So
uh, I've drank alcohol too many times that Pepsi sometimes
Ooh,
tastes like bourbon, and it
yes,
makes me so
yes.
gross. Like,
See,
oh,
even Lisa says Locky is cool.
thank you. I am. I'm paranoid. Like, hmm.
Okay, chill. Chill of what we need.
Chill as fuck.
Okay, Lisa.
Hmm.
Yes, chill out, woman.
Yeah.
Chill out. And even though you don't know what to do with these two guys, oh my God, woman, seriously, you got two guys. I ain't got none. All right. So don't stress. At least you have a choice and at least you have a connection with two people. You don't have to make any decisions yet.
Mm.
Allow time to guide you. My guides have just said, allow time to guide you as well. You would have many. Oh, no, I don't know about that. I scare them off.
Why? How?
Because I'm too confident.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. I don't know. People, yeah. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with like
That
before
bullshit.
I
Yeah.
was in a relationship, dealing with being single sucked. Like,
Yes.
oh fuck. Like,
It's actually not a bad thing being single,
it's not.
because I done. I mean, in all of the relationships that I have had, I've always been the one that has to decide what to do. I've always been the person that takes care of the money. I've always been the person that does everything, and it just pisses me off. Like, I don't have to worry about it. I do it anyway. I do it now. So, just give me a hug, somebody. Just give me a great big hug. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Just a hug.
Hmm.
All right. Okay. Exactly. That's how I feel too.
Hmm.
Same. Penny says same. Same, same, same.
Um,
Yeah, all we need is a hug. Isn't there a song about hugging? It's Locky. I'm getting, all we need is a hug, or all we need is something or other.
hmm.
You're better with the songs than me.
All we need is, what was it?
Love. All we need is love. No, hang on. It's a Beatles song or a Monkeys song. All we need is. Come on. Come on, Sonia. You're as old as I am.
She said all we need is love.
There you go. You're too kind. Well, you are too, Lisa. And don't get lost. All right? Stand up. All we need is food. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I haven't had much of that today. In fact, I had a piece of steak and I had 2 pieces of toast and some nuts. That's about all I had.
I haven't eaten today.
You haven't?
Nah. What? I don't like. That's
But
not
you can sit there and eat a can of Pepsi.
eat a can of Pepsi.
Drink a can of
Drink.
Pepsi.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay, so we've just gone through all of the readings. We have no more readings to do. So we've been on here for 3 hours, and it's around about 11:15. So I think what we can do, Locky, if you like, I need to see a few more love hearts on the screen. I also need to see a lot more likes or loves or cares at the top of the screen. And once we go up in there, because there's only 23 there at the moment, as soon as I see a few more, we'll do some very short readings, very short intuitive messages as a giveaway. Yes, giveaways. Yes, run out readings. Stroke Brooke. All right, so come on, 20. There's only 26 there at the moment. Show us a few more people. Also, yep, keep going. Keep going. 26. There are some more people sitting in the background. Please share out the live, or give us a few more love hearts. Like the video, the YouTube, Caroline, get it right. Come on, Locky, you speak. You tell me. You tell them what to do.
Sorry, I was zoning out. I always zone out looking at comments. I don't mean to, but I was just like zoning out. Yeah. What were you saying?
We've got 26 likes on the
Yep.
live. I need to have that. I need to have a few more of those put on there. Let's get up to 30, and I need to see more love hearts coming across the screen. I have RSI in your thumb. You poor woman. Suck it up, princess. Suck it up. And by the way, I have a new root on my seed.
Wait.
I got another one, but there's nothing happening at the top.
Oh, wait, you got another root.
Yes, I got a great big long one, and then I've got another short one next to it.
So you're getting 2 big roots.
I will have, yeah, by the look of it.
I've never seen that. I've never
Seriously?
seen one down and then it goes off the one root. So
there you go.
That's
I'll
why
show you.
you need to send me a photo of that. That's tricky.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you, Magda. Although I have no idea what to do with the stars, but I seem to have a collection going and I don't even know how to use them. So I guess one day somebody's going to direct me into using these stars because I have a collection going, apparently. And no, I had to start again. Oh, yeah, I know. Bad luck, Sonia.
Wait, you had to
Too
start
bad, so
again.
sad.
What
Too bad,
happened
so
to her
sad.
seed? She never told me.
She said she threw it away because nothing was happening.
Why? See, she was too impatient. Why?
Yes, exactly.
Ah,
Oh well, you'll have to start from
that's
scratch.
your
So
fault.
bad.
You killed that.
Too
It was
bad. So
growing.
sad.
It was growing. Like,
Stop picking on Sonia. No, I'm going to pick on her because she picked on me the other day, Mila. I'm allowed to. So sad. Too bad. Sweet Caroline. Yeah.
my
So we
apple
have.
tree, my apple thing, it's got the first
Yes.
4 leaves, and I see the second set coming out today. So
Excellent.
growing quick. Like I
Oh
was.
my God, yeah.
What?
You need to. I'm going to have to put mine in a bigger. I'm going to have to put mine in. I'm not going to keep putting them into bigger pots. So I'm going to. What happens if I just put it into a big pot now? It
What?
won't
What?
get the seed.
Yours? It would. It's perfect. You're better
Okay.
off putting it in as big as you can straight away.
Good. Good.
Yeah, but leave half the seed out. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
I was going to talk to you about that later.
yeah.
My mum's
Cause a
rose
fruit
is
rot.
doing fabulous. I love roses.
Mm.
Especially love yellow roses. You'll ever see
Mum
this
said,
ready.
oh, was that? There was something about her mum's roses, wasn't there? A reading a while back.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, oh, my background's gone. Oh, we've been going for a while. That whole video ended.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, true.
10 minutes. Okay, so we're not going to get any more likes on there. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put some across the screen myself, and Locky could probably do the same if he's got his phone there. If he hasn't, that's okay. Send the love hearts across the screen. What does B dot 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 TCH mean, Sonia?
Oh, that's mean.
What does that mean?
It's like, oh, sweet.
Yes, it's
Yellow
a
rose. That's cool.
yeah. It's very cool. All right. Okay. Oh, we've got one more like. Okay, good. Okay. Let's do this. Very, very short, intuitive reads. Who would like one? If you would like one, please put your question in the comments and we'll do one at a time. I know what it is, Mila.
Hey,
I know
am
what
I
it is.
do a reading on?
Yes, go for
Yeah.
it. Very short.
I pulled the card before, and I was like, who does this resonate to? And this is where it came from. I got the card abandoned, and for some reason, I feel like I have been. It doesn't have to be like abandoned by a person, is what I'm gonna say, but I feel like I've been brushed off. Does that make sense? In a sense, like this could also be work. Like work could also just abandon you in a sense. But I'm just feeling this sense of abandonness, and I want to say that there is things I'm seeing you walking up stepping stones each single day, and I want you to know that whether you notice progress or not in your situations, I know that you were going through the process, and you aren't abandoned. You were very, very spiritually supported and protected. But just know that like each step you're doing is a progress. And you might not feel like things are progressing, but it is. Things are like you're progressing, and I'm seeing you progress. So keep holding on to knowing that you're progressing each step you take, if that makes sense.
Okay. If you want a reading, guys, you need to ask a question. And it's going to be very short. So, Natasha, you have a little bit of Natasha. I'm picking you up because my guides are saying her. You need to do. There's something that you need to deal with before your next love comes in. They're waiting for you, and they're not going to show until you've dealt with something personally. There's something that you have not let go of yet, and they want you to deal with that first. So that's your message, Natasha.
Magda, I just have to ask, is there someone that just had a baby or is having a baby? I smelt babies when I seen your question. Sorry, I just have to ask though. So I'm gonna say I feel there is a new life being brought into the world in some way. I do sense there is a pregnancy or a baby in some way. It might not be now. I'm not gonna say it's for
Who is this
you. For Magda.
for? Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm not too sure, but I feel there may be a baby coming in some sort of thing. And when I see this, when I got told this, I was being told that this your friend or this person in spirit is proud, definitely proud. So I'm being told that there is a baby coming, and it's like, oh, a tear of joy, if that makes sense. I'm very proud, but I'm also getting the sense of him being at peace and him actually transitioning a lot faster than I would say maybe you'd have expected. I see him being very at peace, you know. I see him, you know, I feel like maybe it was a pretty tragic situation or something where you thought, oh, I wonder how he is, but he's doing fine, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, I do sense that there has been that worry in regards on how he's doing, if that makes sense. And this person is also very fascinated about how, sorry, close the door, but very fascinated, watching life, sitting
Okay.
back, fascinated. Sorry.
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense somewhere.
I think all of your readings make sense. Okay, so Natasha says having a grandson soon. All good next time. They've been going for hours. Denise, okay, Denise, I'm just picking up something for you. Do you do any reading? Why am I seeing you reading? It's like I'm seeing your head is stuck in a book. You literally got your head down and it's stuck in a book, and you're not noticing something that's happening around you. It's like you've switched off. I'm switched off because I don't want to. I don't want it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I've got my nose in my book, and that's where I'm going to stay. They want you to just peek up occasionally, just look up and just see what's happening with that. And if you need to, if you feel the need to disappear again, just sink back into your book. I used to, but not for a while.
Must be something she needs to get into. Because I got, for Denise, I pulled the card concern and feel she's very concerned about the people around her. And I
Yeah,
feel like looking at a book, but also being present, you know, would really benefit her.
yeah,
And also being told to like reassure her that like everything's okay, just take a break, you know, read that book, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Will my daughter get pregnant soon, and will I find love? Penny, 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 penny. Will I find love? Penny. You are dealing with so much at the moment, Penny. Um, okay. First question. Will your daughter get pregnant soon? This is dependent on when this soul wants to come in. And I know you understand this, Penny, so I'm not going to go into that. If she is trying to get pregnant, and I do sincerely mean that word trying, if this is something that she's doing at the moment, kudos to her. Tell her to keep going, because the soul is going to come in when it's ready to come in, not when your daughter wants this soul to come in. And as for you finding love, you've got a little bit of work to do, honey. All right. You need to concentrate on self. They're saying concentrate on yourself. Um, when your life moves into a more relaxed state, that's when this person will come in. Working on it, Caroline. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Have you been drinking tonight,
I
Sonia?
think so.
Take a break. Long service leave starts now. Oh, yes. Go, Denise. Go, you. How much time have you got off, Denise? Let us know. I hope that helped for you, Penny. Maybe that's when you'll start to read that book. Does my mum in spirit have a message for me? You have a doorway to open up for yourself, Natasha. There is a doorway that you haven't opened up. I think I've already done a reading for you, but she's saying to you, open the door. Just open the door and walk through. That's the message that I'm being given for you. Open the door and walk through it. It's as simple as that. You're holding yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Just go for it. Denise Smith, don't babysit. Go away. Absolutely, Sonia. I agree. I agree. Shut
Agree.
up.
She needs her own time.
Yes. What do you mean, shut up, you two? Oh, 6 weeks. Nice, nice.
That's
Next
good.
time, take it at half pay, Denise. Half pay,
Come up
and
this
you can
way.
have 12 weeks.
Come up this way. I'm far, but not too far. Like,
Yeah, take a drive. You need some time
mm,
alone. Take a drive. Go stay somewhere and go visit Locky.
mm,
Read that book. Now I'm lost. Read that book. No, I think the book was for
Denise.
Denise.
Yeah.
Sorry, these are run out readings, Penny. They're only short messages for people. I'll be coming and going. I don't babysit.
Yeah.
Crystal Billings, good morning. Hope you are both well. I would love a message if drawn. Crystal, if you have a question, please ask it, and please make sure that you have liked the page before you ask. All right, put your like or care or love heart up on the description or the live, and then you can ask away. Hello, Nevada. How are you?
Hey. I'm getting a bit sleepy. I know, like, sorry.
What?
Hmm?
What?
Indigestion.
Oh, best day of my life. Oh, because you've seen us? Is that why,
Oh.
Nevada? Come on, tell us. Tell us how much you love us. I better get to that job we all hate. Yeah, but don't forget this is a job that is a transition job because you're moving to another one.
Mm-hmm.
You just will be moving to another one. Hello, Sangeetha. I can see you in the background there. I can also see Mamta Sharma. Hello to you too, even though you don't have a picture there for me to look at. Have a blessed day, everyone. Much love and light to all. You too, Penny. You too. Every day is the best day of my life. But yes, you add to my day. Ah, that's so nice. Thank
No.
you, Nevada. Thank you. All right, Crystal Billings. Will I be going back to my job in May, or will there be something new? Oh, I'm just getting indecision here.
Mm.
I'm just looking at two different things here, and I'm getting a lot of indecision happening. So this is something that is up to your free will and right to decide. When I get given information like that, that means that it's entirely up to you whether or not you're going to go back to your old job in May or whether you start something new. And if I were in your position, Crystal, I would be investigating something new whilst going back to your job.
I would. Perfect is what I was thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nevada, we're doing what Brooke calls run out readings. Would you like, if you've got a question, please give your question and we will give you what our answer is. Something's making you nervous, Nevada. Sorry, I'm just picking up something's making you nervous. I don't know what this is or who it is that's making you nervous, but somebody's making you nervous. They're making me nervous, and that's not usually me. I don't get nervous when it's like they're saying, don't entertain the nervousness. Thank you very
I would
much.
See, with this card, it's always, I've told Caroline before, I always look at this card like mind blown. Like, how did that happen? You know, like in shock that something's happened. Like, and I'm seeing this in the good. So I would say you're going to be mind blown at the results, is what I'm going to say. You're going to be astonished, like, oh, wow. Like, so, yeah.
Okay, Nevada, and I'm sure you've used your own pendulum, but I've used my pendulum, and remember that it is based on the current energy, Nevada. I'm getting yes from them, but also remember that there is more than one energy involved in this. So based on the energy at the moment, I'm being told that you will be offered a position. You are not the only person that they're going to offer the position to. I don't know what that means. Maybe there's more than one position going. I'm not sure, but they're saying to me that it's going to be opened up. There's going to be more than one person being offered this position. So you need to step up. You need to show them your potential. You need to show them that you know the pillars of that particular company and what its direction is heading into and what it is that you can do best for them. They're telling me that you need to show them your skills in being able to solve problems as well.
I sense that this is actually going to be a lot more of an intense job
Yeah.
than what you would realize. But I see you being capable of that, and they see that with this. I sense you have kind of a sassy attitude when it's needed, is what I'm going to say. And I feel like you would be able to, like, I don't know how to explain it. You've got this sassiness that they need to be like, you know what, I am nice, but I don't take shit. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm seeing that the way you are, like, I just see that it's going to help, you know, like you're able to do that. I sense that like just the person you are is good for this job, you know, especially, but there is going to be like, holy shit, they're actually kind of on my ass, you know, like it's not, it's a laid back job, but it's also very, you got to be doing what you're doing properly. Does that make sense? So
Demanding.
Yeah.
We're going to need to keep going with this because Mandy's paid for a reading for Nevada, so we'll keep going with this.
So,
yeah. Go on.
I would say with that, there will be those, you know, challenges, but I sense that's also good for Nevada because she doesn't want to wake up feeling like the same day. You know what I mean? Every day is the same day, Groundhog Day. So I do really, 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 really strongly just say that like this job is going to be good. Don't let the stresses freak you out. Like they're like, you know, don't be like, whoa, this is more than I thought, because you're going to be able to handle it and you're going to really grow in that job. I sense if not, I sense her
grow with her.
Yeah, like it very mushes in, you know what I mean? Like
it does. It does. It's actually, they're telling me while you were talking, they're actually saying to me that it's going to give her the challenge that she needs mentally. All right.
Yeah.
Mentally, I'm picking up that the job that you had or whatever you were doing before, it was not mentally challenging enough for you. And just where you're going to go, you're going to be able to challenge yourself. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to need. Deadlines. They're talking to me about major deadlines that will need to be met, and you need to understand that this side of the business, this is not the only person that they're going to be offering this job to. So you need to show them your potential better. You need to show them that you are better than the other person.
I would say they see it. They just need to wait. Yeah, they see it. You just need to show them. You know, like they already see it, but you need to show them. And I sense that just by looking at you, they would have been like, okay, she's got this type of personality we need. You know, like I do sense that, and I sense also being able to crack a joke, but also needing to be serious when you need to. You know, and that's a thing. And also the deadlines is what I felt as well, Caroline. Like things are gonna need to be done. you know?
They're also talking to me that you need to use your intuition with this. With the decisions that you're going to be making, it's like this going to have to happen straight away, and you have to tune into your intuition to find the best result for it at some point. Actions speak
And
louder than words. Yes,
you
absolutely.
may say you have zero marketing skills, but I think you as a person is what matters in the end, whether you're capable of being able to do this. And that's there. You know what I mean? Like, you've already got it. It's just learning how to do the marketing skills, but you've already going to be a pro at it. Does that make sense? Like, for the being the type of person you are. Like,
Do you need marketing skills, or do they already have a marketer? Do they have somebody who has marketing sales skills? I don't know whether it's sales skills, but marketing skills within the business that will be able to teach you. Up, keep going, Nevada, keep going with this. Yes, you will be offered the position. You won't be the only one, but you will be offered the position. Okay, so they're looking for, okay, hang on a minute. They're looking for somebody who can show direction, who can show leadership, who can show where the company's going. Where are you taking me? They're just, somebody is looking to you. Where are you going to take me, Nevada? If we give you this job, where are you going to take us? No, they have no one. The girl is leaving, but I have a feeling that they will train me in other areas as well. Okay, all right. Which is probably where I keep seeing all of these ideas have to be. Fact, do it.
Very
God, do it. Don't waste time. Yeah.
Yeah, having to take care of a lot, like.
Yep. All right. So now nut that out. When you're saying you're going to take them towards success and a lot of money, you need to be able to back that statement up. With what? How are you going to do it, Nevada? They're looking at you. They're saying, okay, well, you've said that. Anybody can say that. How are you going to do it? How are you going to draw them through? How are you going to take them through that process? So find a way to make what your statements are going, the statements that you're using, find a way to let them see how you're going to do it. It's different having, I don't know how to put this. You've got a vision. What they need to see is how you're going to get them there. Like a t-shirt when you get the job. Yes, absolutely, Sonia, when she gets the job. Or she's got the job. Okay, I'm not allowed to say that. Okay, I'll take that back. This is up to you. This is up to you, Nevada.
She wants to get on lives from their Facebook and so you can say, do and say all this to them, because that's what they're going to be like. Go for it. You know, if you social media as well is a big, yeah.
Go for it, Nevada. You have a unique talent. And my guides are saying that you need to bring that unique talent in to their company and teach people about bikes and games and such. Sonia Kelly, when we go live, I'll tag you, babe. Yeah, don't forget to tag me too, Nevada and Locky. Can you imagine my cute butt modelling on their bikes for sure?
Oh.
Yes, Nevada, I can. All right, you go for this, woman. You've got this shot. They want you to take the shot. Oops, shit. My cards have just gone all over the fucking floor. Guess what card came up for you? The Wheel of Fortune, Nevada. All right. Oh, sorry. I have to get underneath the desk. I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm still here. Oh, it's a long way down here.
The best thing I think about with Nevada is also being able to have that friendly, confident personality, but also I will knock you out, you know, if you any shit, I'll kill you. Not kill you legitimately, but like, watch out. Like, watch out if you're on Nevada's bad side. But if
Yes,
you're not, like, you've got an awesome friend there, awesome
yes.
person, full personality, like, and they don't want people that are just blunt, boring, monotone.
No,
They want someone that is going to
sass.
crack. Someone like sounds weird, but
Sassy.
someone that will crack inappropriate jokes just as a laugh, because that's the type of people like they want, like, just joking and laughing, and that's just yeah. Yeah, 100%. And that's where it's like they're gonna love that because you're gonna be able to handle situations.
You're a wise woman, Nevada. Right, you're a wise woman. I don't know what made you go for this particular job, but my guides are saying to me that this job will be tailor-made for you. Right? It's something that you can enjoy doing. Sorry, they're taking me down a different road at the moment, so just give me a minute. No, I don't know what that's about. Okay, all right. I'm going to have to let that one go, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm really like closing the door with that question, but do you have any other questions, like Nevada?
Just give us a moment, Nick. Or Nikwa. Nick. Nikwa. Nikwa. Oh, I like that. Love. Oh, you're such. Okay. My gosh. Okay, I'm just going to say it. You're such a sassy bitch, Nevada. You will find that love. One thing at a time, they're saying. You can't have everything today. You need to wait. Prioritize. Get this job first, because from this job, it looks like people are going to be coming into your line of vision, into your vision, into your field of vision, and it will just take off from there. Changes are afoot for you. One thing at a time, they're saying. It's that nice woman with cancer and tattooing for bald men. Chantel, I don't know what you're on about. Can you please explain why you keep making these random statements? I'm not really sure what they mean. If they have meaning, please let me know.
It looks like she may be trying to search something up on YouTube.
Maybe. I know, LOL, everyone wants to know when love is coming. Now, I know. Everybody wants to know when love is coming. Your love is coming, Nevada, but and it seems to be another theme for tonight, where they're asking you to just hang in there, woman. One thing at a time. All right, the job first. Once you've settled into that, things will start to gain momentum for you, and everything that you have worked towards is leading up to this. Buy a dog, there's love. Karina, you're back. Did you wake up, or did you fall asleep and then just come back? I'll have to get up. Yeah, I've got to get up early tomorrow too, Sonia. So, it's 11:11 on the 10th of the 2nd, 2023.
Nice.
Yeah, Karina, I'm cleaning up poop, and I'm a cat person. Yes, patience, Nevada. Mandy says patience. Absolutely. Good night, Good night, Sonia. We will chat sometime tomorrow. I've got duties to do tomorrow, so I will be off in another world. I've got 3 cats too. I got 2 dogs.
I've got that one cat, but that's enough. Oh, and I got business and stuff, but like the cat,
Yes,
like
that's different.
yeah.
Apologies, must be a bit out. It is my cancer meds, and plus not using blood thinners anymore. Oh, okay. All right, Chantal. Thank you for explaining to me. Mandy tells me patience every single day. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, I know. Patience is just the ultimate thing, isn't it? When once you become this businesswoman with Harley Davidson, there is no such thing as patience. You want things to be done yesterday. Yes, patience is overrated. We just sometimes it is, but we all get impatient.
I
All
hate having
right.
to tell people to be patient. Like
Yeah.
I hate it, but I hate being patient myself. So I hate
Yes.
having to tell it to other people, but
Yeah. Yeah.
because I want to slap myself in the face when I have to like tell myself like.
Just yeah. Just so well. Okay. Slow down. Slow down is better than patience, I guess, isn't it? We could use slow down a little bit more rather than patience. The big P word.
Or like just wait it out.
Yeah. Just wait it out. Just
I
see what
don't know. Yeah. I hate having to say it.
happens.
Mm.
My worst attribute is patience. Yes, I believe that that is everybody's worst attribute. Nobody is patient. Everybody likes to have things done yesterday. I am impatient at the very best of times.
I have been patient with my fucking doctors. So
Oh,
that's
have.
patience. That's patience. That's fucking
Oh
patience.
my God, yes,
Sorry.
absolutely.
That's patience. And I'm sure everyone who has to go to doctors would understand.
Yes,
It's
yes,
patience. Like,
yes, absolutely.
ah,
I was practicing my commercial yesterday and I told myself slowly. Yeah. And then when you actually do the commercial, Nevada, you'll probably find that your speech will pick up and it will go so fast, which is when this slowly needs to come into process. All right, guys, I think that is just about, we're done. Because I need to go. I need to wind down a little bit. I need to go outside and do a bit of grounding and head off
I need to
into
eat.
my. Hey,
I need to eat, otherwise I'm not going to sleep right.
absolutely. Oh, hello, Letitia. We're just about to head out. We've been going for nearly 4 hours, so we're just about to head out. Come back and visit us on Tuesday sometime. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And Mandy, thank you making bestie. Absolutely. Thank you, Mandy, for putting in that donation for Nevada. That was very, very sweet of you. I don't want to be in the UK, lol. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to head out for the evening. Thank you so much for all of the donations that you put through. It's really good as an exchange of energy. We both appreciate the money that you put into us. So thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a really good night. I've been
Yes,
pumped
it
up.
has.
Like it's
Yeah,
good to be full of energy, so it's good.
absolutely. All right. Okay, guys. Good night.
Good night, everyone.